What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, host of the Philly Talk podcast, but today we here for something a little bit different. It is the Philly Talk podcast, but it's also Cowboys fan talk. We are live on both channels. That's what we do. It is going to be in Dallas's house, so I should have came on the road for this video, but I need my home team support.
It's all
Shout out
good.
to Notification Gang on both sides. CFT, introduce yourself for the people who don't know you on my side.
What's good with y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, aka CFT. You know what I'm saying? Representing the team you love to hate. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Yeah. So the last time these two teams met was only 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, and it was in Philly. And the Eagles did their famous trail by half. You know what I mean? We've been doing that late.
That's how
We
y'all
did
call it.
against
It's famous now.
the famous trail by half, but come back. But it bit us big time against the Niners. And I don't think we could do that against you guys as well in Dallas with your fans rocking. CFT told me backstage he's going to be in the building.
Facts.
So it's going to be loud there in Dallas. They know what time it is, the same way we do. But I look at this game like it's not for all the marbles, but in the same sense it is, because there's still some games to be played left. And if you had to pick who had the harder schedule remaining, it'd probably be Dallas. But a win like this for Dallas could catapult them to just doing whatever they need to do to finish. So what is your take on this game being the game that defines who wins the NFC East?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't think this game is for the NFC East for a week. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's more so a game for psyche. It's a very important game for both our psyches. We still, I think, if you do all the exact tiebreakers, I don't know if we would have the division lead. But what we can do, and what I would love to do, because it ain't always it's about chess. It's not about checkers. It don't matter if we don't get the division lead, because if we beat y'all, we can mess y'all up from getting y'all home field advantage. It's almost like if I can't get it, you can't get it neither. Because if we beat y'all, it puts San Francisco in the driver's seat. Now, look, I hate San Francisco as much as you do. Trust me. They did the same thing to us. But sometimes it ain't about. It's about taking something that's a plus for y'all away from y'all. So we need to win this game. Of course, we would probably be I think we'd be in the division lead for a week. But we got Buffalo, Miami, Detroit. We got a nice little slate. You know what I'm saying? I plan on running the table, but that's a hard thing to do. So it's 1 week at a time. But I really want to do this. It's a psyche game. Because like from your fan base to your team and your coach, I don't feel like right now y'all respect us too much. I think y'all look down on us. I think y'all think we just a stepping stone. So that's why I'm looking forward to playing this game, because I really, really genuinely feel like y'all overlooking us. Y'all like, we down. Let's just use Cowboys to get back up. And I'm like, that's a bad way to look at it. I've been listening to you and Brunson, and I've been listening to your Jacob Media and all your actual reporters, and the whatever the dude is that y'all
Elliot
don't like, Elliot Parks, and everybody. It's like y'all really don't put no respect on y'all ain't playing nobody. Y'all not really good. It's like y'all think it's a mirage. So that's why I've been just like, I can't wait. Let's line it up on Sunday, because I cannot wait, because everything is in y'all favor. There will be no excuses.
Except for the Vegas line got you winning favored by 3. But I hear you. I hear you.
I know y'all got y'all favorite ref there.
Hey, we just found out about that.
Y'all got y'all favorite ref there. Y'all got Dallas Goedert coming. It's a big party. Everybody coming back. Cunningham coming back. It's a big party. Y'all about to sign Sue and Ertz. And y'all like,
yeah, we about to do the dang thing. But listen, we needed that, because I saw the picture of you having your own referees at practice and stuff. I'm like, yo, what's going on with Dallas?
We the most penalized team in the league. We gotta tighten up.
I hear you. Real quick, shout out to Eschew with the $5 super chat. Hi, Rome. I'm curious about what state you are in. Also, do you honestly think we have a chance to beat the Niners in the playoffs, and how we game plan for them? Go ahead and take that real quick.
Well, I'm on the East Coast. I don't really be telling the state, because I don't be wanting to get ran down on. But I'll be in Dallas on Sunday. I'm not in Texas. I don't live in Texas. I'm on the Eastern Seaboard. As far as that, you said, honestly, hold on, let me make sure I get that question, because the chat was blocking it. Honestly, do you think we have a chance to beat the Niners in the playoffs? How do we game plan for them? Hey, look, we will get to the Niners, I promise, but we got to handle business in front of us. And we, like I just told Mike, we can't overlook them. That's their problem. They overlook us. We lost the ability to overlook somebody when we lost to Arizona.
Facts.
Last time this year, I feel like this thing, the saying that's been going around the Cowboys locker room since Arizona. Remember Arizona. That's a thing that rolls through the locker room. So
we got one of them on our resume too. We lost to the Jets.
Yeah, so we haven't been able to overlook nobody. I'm not overlooking the Eagles. My confidence has nothing to do with me thinking the Eagles are bad. My confidence is, if you watched it, you saw how confident I was when we first lost, Mike. We had just lost that game. I was one of the rare people that was not mad. I gave y'all victory.
I also think the national media played it as I think y'all got as much credit, if not more, for the loss and the way y'all lost, because down to the wire, than we got for the win.
Yeah. Look, I was just like, look, I feel like you did. Since I got you here, I feel like you did after the Super Bowl. That's the best way to put it. When you left the Super Bowl, I heard all of y'all say the best quarterback lost that day. Is that not right? That's how I feel. Whether you agree or not, that's fine. But that's exactly how I felt after that loss. I say, you know what? I can't wait to line it up again, because a couple things go out, like he don't step out of bounds. That's his fault, right? If Schoonmaker go a little bit deeper, it wasn't that he ain't make the catch or that he wasn't open. He literally just cut his route off too quick. Little small mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, God bless you, I can't help it. but if we don't not kick 2 field goals in the fourth, instead of trying to go for it, if we just take those 2, that's 6. That's the game. Mike McCarthy was overthinking it, trying to go for it, trying to be. Sometimes you take the points. So it's multiple. I done looked at that game plenty of times, Mike, trust me. And I look at the other avenues of how we could have won. And the one thing I didn't come away with was like, the Eagles defense just shut us down. I know that when you look at the box score, you say they only scored 6. When you watch the game again, it's a reason why
you went up and down the field for sure. But it was that. And you know what the crazy thing is? The thing that we've been really bad in the last 3 weeks, which is third down defense. The last time we were good on third down was against y'all, because y'all did drive the length of the field. You were inside your own 10, inside your red zone multiple times in that second half. Statistically, you beat us in the second half, just not on the scoreboard.
I do got one gripe though, Mike. One gripe. And I ain't blame nothing on the refs. But there's one play that refs did in that game that I don't see happening in Dallas. They threw a flag and then picked it up. I can't get over that flag. It was a hands to the face.
Wrong with it though?
It was a hands to the face. And I was just like, they threw it, and it was in our favor. They did a little meeting and picked it up, and I was like, so that one made me mad, because I was like, it was on the ground. But other than that, I ain't blaming it on, like I said, y'all won. But my confidence level is, I've been saying this since after that game. If you bored, go watch the video. Right after that game, I said, I can't wait to line it up again. I cannot wait. So that's why this week I've been like, I'll see you on Sunday. Because there's a whole lot of y'all, LB, y'all better not get swept. I'm like, y'all can't wait till y'all come to my house, because I feel like no one, like the Cowboys is like this. No one really thinks we're going to win this game. No one really thinks we're going to win this game.
I've been seeing some ESPN with a bunch of stars on it.
I don't take ESPN seriously, bro.
Me neither.
It's a clown show. But
you still
literally after they picked, all the dudes picked it, Mike Greenberg says, that's the kiss of death. Like they want us to lose. Trust me. Don't. It's pomp and circumstance. It's a TV show. I'm talking about genuinely speaking. I don't feel like the world, because what do you hear mostly about the Cowboys? What's the number one thing you hear in the media? The Cowboys haven't what?
Won a big game.
Or played nobody. So no one really believes in us. They're like, they about to play a real team. They about to lose. And I like it that way, because I haven't seen my quarterback, I'm going to start with him, this confident ever.
Yeah, let me just say, the last 7 weeks, and again, if you want to pick, and if you want to nitpick in what Dallas did Dak Prescott did the last 7 weeks, you will look at the teams he went against, right? That's the only way you can nitpick, because we're
gonna break that down too. I'm gonna let you get your point off, but I got rebuttal for all that.
Statistical numbers is good. I mean, he's matching with Aaron Rodgers' 21 MVP season. over these last couple years. I mean, last couple
that people
games.
trying to downplay Mike is overrated. Like the way, like this run started after the L.
The bye week.
No, after the L to the 49ers.
Yeah.
We started.
Hey, that's good to hear, right? That's good to hear.
No,
we need a run to start.
No. Y'all stay down. Stay down on the mat. Y'all get up against other teams. Now, the Chargers game is really when he broke for a little run and he got his running confidence back. You know what I'm saying? But it was that game coupled with, like, people act like the Rams have a almost top 10 defense. They have a top 10 passing defense.
They got some guys back. Yeah.
The Panthers have a top 10 passing defense. Right? The teams that he's been doing this against, this is where the confidence comes from. Y'all actually got a bad back end. Shout out to Slay. I rock with Slay. But y'all got a great D line. But like some of the teams, like as much as people think that the Seahawks is just trash, if Geno come out playing like he did versus us, it's a hard day because he was dealing. He was throwing.
I stayed up to watch that whole damn game, and I was pissed when the Seahawks let me down.
Look, I can't take it from him. If you watch him, he was getting the ball out quick, and he was decisive that day. Sometimes you just on. That's why I like.
And listen, I will credit Bland for hanging in there because he was getting roasted via the announcers. He was getting roasted by sports people on Twitter / the regular fans, but he stayed true and he got that pick. I got off Bland's back after that.
This is why I like Bland. Deron Bland is different than most players that would have gotten this much hype for this year, breaking a record. If you ever notice when Deron Bland catch a touchdown or catch a interception, running back for a touchdown, he don't even dance. He's serious. Hand the ball. He a grinder. So it's both ways. When it was down, he just get back to his focus and lock in. That's why I'm not worried about him this week. Like if Jalen thinks that Bland is sweet, throw at him a lot because Bland has the same instincts as Diggs. I think Bland's thing he need to work on in this game is his deep coverage. He's not a go ball corner. Diggs is a better go ball corner.
Yeah.
Diggs is a better go.
And that's what Smitty got him on last game. You know what I mean? Had a step. He didn't.
But we gotta put a safety over the top. When you can't, I respect Smitty. I ain't stupid. But if you catch us with one single high, it'll happen. It'll happen again.
Yeah. And we got the receivers that we could do it on both sides. AJ Brown's speed is definitely underrated.
I like my matchup with AJ. When we switch, I like AJ versus
Gilmore.
Gilmore. I've seen it now in the last game, and I've seen it when he went against him versus the Colts. He can't run if it was like a race. No, but Gilmore's technique keeps him. He studies, so he knows when AJ about to go into that slant.
Yeah, he's a little bit more physical, and he knows how to play the underneath stuff. But like I said, what I love about the Eagles and Cowboys matchup, right? There's a lot of marbles on the line. We know each other. There's a lot of film of Dak versus the Eagles. You don't have as much as Jalen versus the Cowboys, but there's a lot out there. We're coming in here knowing that it's going to be the physical team, the team that protects the ball. Like, this is a game where you have 2 or 3 turnovers, and that team most likely won't win. Real quick though, D Dragon with the $2 super chat. We in here, go Birds. Appreciate that. Brandon said we elevated Bryant also, so time to take the top off. So you got what's his name?
We elevated Martavis Bryant.
Would this be his first game with y'all playing?
Yeah, that is. I got to do a video on that tomorrow. I ain't even know. Hey, look, full disclosure, chat. I was there with the kids. I wasn't even looking at my Twitter for a couple hours, so I missed that. Appreciate that, Brandon.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Although Cook has came alive the last couple of days too. He has 4 games, 3 touchdowns.
Cooks is fine. We haven't had a true third. No disrespect to Gallup, he just ain't the same Gallup. He okay, but that third hasn't been like put like this. How do you say his name? Oz. No disrespect. I really don't know.
We call him OZ, but it's Alameda Zacchaeus, but it's OZ over here.
But you know how you guys used to say we need a genuine third because Quez ain't getting it done. I've heard that from y'all. I ain't even trolling. And then you say Oz has been getting it done. Well, like Gallup will be on and off. That's what a third receiver is. Like some games he on, some games he off. That's why you're a third. And I know I used to think he was a second. I just think maybe the injury didn't took it from him. So that's why I'm curious to see, because Bryant been in our practice for like 4 or 5 weeks. So if they elevating him, they must be confident. So
They see
I just
something.
think
They
that's
see something.
yeah, I want to see something. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Titan Omega Music said, "What's happening, gentlemen? The Eagles about to get violated on Sunday night." Sheesh, you know how
Go
hard it
Titan
is to
Omega.
read them words. Anyways, look, to each their own. I do think this is a game that again, I think this is one thing about Eagle fans that is different. And a fan, look, we were down in the dumps, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off the big
Can I
blowout
ask you a
with
question
loss
about
from
that?
the Niners quick. But
Can I ask
listen,
you a
the
question about
Eagles
that?
players, they're under this management, under Jalen Hurts, they're able to flush it a lot quicker than the fans. But go ahead real quick.
Now I want to ask you this because like my Cowboys constituents, the cartel, they don't get the prize. I don't know if they go to your channel. If y'all want to rock with the Eagles content, definitely mess with my boy Mike. He killing it. But I want to hear from your perspective because you a diehard Eagles fan, obviously. Y'all are hard on your team on another level. How did you feel after the game? And I ain't trying to trash the team. I just want to know how you feel because the way y'all come with y'all team, I saw LB arguing with players. Y'all different.
Yeah.
So you let me
See,
know your perspective.
yeah, look, I'm definitely upset as it's going on. I'm more of I get my anger out in that live play-by-play. Like, as the plays are stupid, I get upset. As we lose the game, that little rant 30 to 40 minutes as I'm, crown rizzied up, that's when I give it to them. By Monday, I'm always looking at the bright side. And if there's negative things to talk about, we definitely talk about them for sure. Okay. I just look at it as like this. We didn't capitalize early. The defense fell apart like it has been doing at times this season. I've seen some good defensive plays. I see some falling apart defensive plays. But I also really chalked it up to, going back when we had this gauntlet of a schedule when it was Cowboys, Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, Niners. I said 4-1. I'm happy with a 4-1 there. We did go 4-1, but it looked different and it felt different because we went 3-0 first. And then we got beat badly. So 3 games in 13 days is not fun for any team.
I'll tell you about it. We coming off 3-11.
And
but
so
we just got a 10-day rest. Y'all got a 7. So it is different.
Yeah, it is different. But again, you look at it as, in the moment, y'all didn't feel like that loss was gonna sit well when y'all got blown out, but you've built off that loss. And the Eagles have shown me in 2 years of full football that they respond, whether it's losing to the Commanders, losing to the Jets, losing games with Minshew. The Eagles have respond when it matters the most. I remember playing this day as an Eagle fan, 09-08 season. We beat the Cardinals by 28 points in the regular season, but they got the last laugh in the NFC Championship. So I'm looking at that side of things, but by no means am I looking at the Niners like they're a pushover. Like, I don't look at the game like the Niners got lucky. There were some calls in here I didn't like, but that's football, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they were the better team. They outplayed us, but I do feel like Debo and Bosa and McCaffrey, and they all had that, like, as much as we were hearing the trash talk, the reason they were doing the trash talk is because they really felt it and they came in and showed us. So I think it was more
they got a personal vendetta versus y'all, right? Like we have a personal vendetta versus them. Unfortunately, they've been working us out, but we hate them and they just been getting upper hand. Y'all, they hated y'all because of what happened. So
Correct.
That passion was from that. They wanted to humiliate y'all because they felt like y'all humiliated them. That's where that comes from.
As much as LB and some of the Eagle guys, got on their play, and rightfully so. I like to get on their play as respectful as possible, just because they're everybody has a bad game.
I know your players is tapped into y'all, so whenever y'all speak, they listening.
Yeah, but if it's continuously playing bad, we gotta do what we gotta do. However, like Stephen A. Smith delegitimizing our NFC Championship like that, like the national media,
watch ESPN, they be tripping.
David Carr. Now, again, I understand what Carr was saying in the fact that I understand that he was trying to say because he thinks that Hurts is hurt. All right, but he still went a little too far to say that Marcus Mariota will be more productive, that Jalen Hurts can't throw from the pocket. Listen, I went back and watched the game. There were some plays that Jalen Hurts missed from the pocket. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that's football. It happens to every good quarterback once in a while. But to say that Marcus Mariota will be more productive and blah, 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 I understand the injury premise, but no, like the narrative really flipped on us. We went from, a lot of teams, top one or two teams, and I think we fell far in a lot of people's mind, but not in that Eagles locker room, and that's the most important thing. Real quick, though, Stark said, keeping it a buck, Dak is playing phenomenally. So this game can go either way with our back end issues, but my birds got to be on one this weekend. And I agree with him. Look, I think this is going to be a high scoring game. I do got mad respect for your defense, but I saw a little kink in the armor against Seattle. You know what I mean?
What you saw was exhaustion. The same thing you saw with your team.
Yeah.
3 games in 11 days will do that to you.
True. And again, this Eagles game, like, the way it flipped so quick was crazy to me, because the first 2 possessions, not only did Brock Purdy not get a first down, Brock Purdy looked scared. Brock Purdy and the Niners didn't even gain 1 yard. You're talking about 6 plays.
Y'all had the whole first quarter. I watched that game. They was -6.
They got their first down, and they scored 6 consecutive. So I don't know how and why and all that flip. I don't know. But again,
it's a funny sport, man. It
is.
That's why I like it's the dismissiveness. If you pay attention to what I've been saying this week, different than last week. Last time we played, there has been no Eagles slander. Because it ain't about that for me. I ain't got nothing to say. We lost last time. I've been just saying, I'll see y'all, because I can't wait to line it up. I haven't called. I ain't saying AJ was like, if there was a time for me to pounce and hate, it would have been this week. But see, that's corny to me. Ain't nothing to hate about. Y'all lost y'all game like we did. I threw a slight joke or two, but at the end of the day, y'all beat us. So we got stuff to handle. Like, we genuinely can't celebrate that. That's their victory. We got to go earn our own victory over y'all. So I'm ready to just lock it in, because the way I look at it is this, man. It's something about football, like a game of confidence. And when you see somebody got a lack in confidence, it really shows that they play. Like when Dak looks across the field to sees Fred Warner, it's something, you can tell. It's like he got the yips. It throws him off. Now, I ain't saying that's forever. I'm just saying that's what it's looked like.
Well, now he gonna look over and see Shaq Leonard.
But that's the thing, though. Like,
I'm just kidding. He's not Fred Warner.
I don't think he's afraid of y'all, and that's why he just lets it fly versus y'all. That's not me thinking y'all trash. You know what I'm saying? Twitter is one place. I'm being 100% honest. I'm keeping it a buck. Y'all team not obviously trash. You can't trip and fall and get to 10-2, right? Mm-hmm. But for us to be 9-3. That's a game. Let's just be literal. That's a game.
Yeah.
Right? The dismissiveness from your side is why I have confidence, because your players, unlike most teams, really, really listen to y'all.
But they listen more for
they listen. They locked in.
They locked in.
So when they hear y'all just saying the Cowboys ain't playing nobody, this is going to be a walk in the park. And when they look up and be like, I forgot Micah Parsons was over there. Like, when you remember, I heard earlier this week, I said, y'all forgetting about Micah. Dude looked me dead in my face on Twitter and said, Micah never do nothing versus the Eagles. He had 1.5 sacks last game and 5 tackles. Whenever that start being a bad game, please tap me on the shoulder, because that's a great game. But see, it's over.
But you know what's important? Jalen Hurts understands who Micah is. Nick Sirianni.
I watched the interview. I've been tapping all week, baby. I'm watching y'all interviews this week.
Listen. Eagle 97 XXV 4973122222, who's talking that trash on Twitter. Hey, I'm glad you an Eagle fan. I'm glad you talking spicy, but look, and I was hyped a little bit by what AJ Brown said and stuff, but it still wasn't too cocky. It was the fact that it's like pretty much what we're talking about.
Well, we're gonna get the best Eagles team in the last 2 years, even because that's why I love this game. It's a litmus test. We're gonna get the Eagles team. It's not just like confidence. We're getting a pissed off Eagles team.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We beat this team. It's different. We're getting a playoff performance. Y'all gonna put it on the line.
This is the first playoff game of the season, low key.
So I'm gonna get to see. It ain't look. I'm power of the tongue person, so I'm not saying if we lose. That's for somebody else to say. But I want to see my team lining up versus what supposedly, if I asked you, the best team in the NFL that's pissed, a pissed best team in the NFL. We come out there and win close, dominate, whatever we do in a positive fashion. Oh, our psyche is different because you can't. I just saw you beat Patrick Mahomes, right? I saw you beat Josh Allen, right? So if Dak come out there and get his W, ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell me. I ain't even gonna really need to say nothing. I just needed to get done. But as most people always forget, it's way more than the quarterback. Because y'all got it. Like as much as Jalen and them might get busy.
Oh, it's the team. This is a team. This is gonna be a team win or a team loss for both squads.
I want to put y'all linebackers because y'all arrogant Eagles. Y'all arrogant. Y'all the only team I know throw a person out there with less than a week of practice.
It happened, yo. It happened like that.
Nah, y'all ain't had to do that. Y'all could have held it down and let Shaq Leonard get a couple weeks, but y'all too anxious. That's why Byard been looking crazy. Because y'all threw him out there and be like, learn on the fly. And then when he
getting better. But in the beginning,
fair to him. Y'all should have gave him 3 weeks. So when Shaq Leonard's out there trying to cover Jake Ferguson, and I said it with my chest, because he not Jake Ferguson from last year. He got confidence now. I watched him go against Jamal Adams straight like that confidence is different.
Yeah, but he not the same cover guy. He always been a box.
But it's all about confidence. Not only did the play before when he tried to hit him, like, you know what I'm saying, and he got up, he did the, you know what I'm saying, in his face. And Jamal Adams, a big part of his game is intimidation.
Yeah.
He want to intimidate you. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other. Jake Ferguson was like, and then the next play, Dak threw it to him. He caught the touchdown on him. Like, confident. I'm telling you, it's a game of confidence, man. My team is confident right now. They don't feel like they can be stopped. That's why I'm like, okay, I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking, okay, we about to beat Terrence Steele like a drum. Like last game. All the sacks came versus the same dude. Because Tyron Smith ain't give up no sacks. No. We made Josh Sweat switch sides. It's little stuff like that people don't pay attention to. Josh Sweat don't never switch sides. Tyron Smith was so dominant in the first game. I saw Josh Sweat rushing from the right. I was like, now go back and watch that game. Josh Sweat, that sack he got was versus Terrence Steele. They was trading off him and
he's always the right. He's always on the right side.
He went over to Hassan's side. They switched because Hassan thought he can get past Tyron Smith, and he learned. Oh,
look, Tyron Smith is good. No,
now he got the fountain of youth this year.
but let me just say this though. That is what the Eagles are holding their hat on. Again,
I know.
I have a little faith. The numbers don't back me up, but I have faith if this back end can stay on the field, meaning stay healthy, meaning keep our linebackers up. I feel like we have enough time from here and now to the playoffs to get that defense playing better ball. But we don't got that time to get chemistry.
I want y'all to fix that versus
go to Dallas.
Fix it versus Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we definitely putting this on the fly again, right? You got Zach Cunningham coming off a hamstring injury.
Too, bro, you just told me earlier, Nugget, behind the scenes Nugget. You told me the Patriots snatched up Ellis.
Yeah.
Your depth is bad as ours. That's why we wanted Shaq.
Yeah.
If y'all rush Cunningham back and he snag another hamstring, where you going to? Because I know Shaq playing. Is N'Kobe coming off?
Nah, Nicholas Morrow will be in. The guy who allowed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, look, I at least respect him. He been balling this year. I ain't gonna hate on him.
He has, except for he got exposed. Our whole linebacking core got exposed in the Niners game.
It was a bad. I watched my team look like not my team. The Niners. Me and you both got to. We just got to see y'all later. I ain't got nothing to say to them right now.
I can't say nothing to the Niners either. I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean?
All season I've been wanting to say stuff, even when they lose a streak. But when you blow me out like that, I'm like, all right, man, y'all got it. Yeah. Like, so I gotta just wait.
Like both I was talking right now
last week. If y'all beat him,
you heard
Bosa, right?
You heard Bosa, right? He's talking about Jalen Hurts watches the rush too much.
How you feel about that?
We let the blueprint out for Dallas. Like, hold on. You could have said blueprint for the NFL, but he's already saying the blueprint's there, ready for Dallas to use. Yeah, look, Bosa's gonna say that he was watching a rush. They kept containment. He wasn't able to go through the B gap and stuff. That is. But like, you know, it wasn't Jalen Hurts' best game. But to say that that's all he can do and that's all he does is definitely false. But you know, Bosa's one of them dudes who can stand on his stuff because he's a ball player. But
I agree with Bosa on one thing. You cannot you know how you come up.
You
like,
can't over pursue for
you
sure.
can't come up the field too fast. Bosa's correct. It's not about like there's you add
gap
on
integrity is big against the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is one of he's the second best running quarterback behind Lamar Jackson in just ability. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm not gonna downplay him at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this. The reason why I say you can't come too far out the field, like he wanted to throw the little because he can't be funny this week.
Yeah, they try and be
That's
like
how
the
you
whole.
get beat. If you listen to the media and underestimate Jalen Hurts, we'll lose. Same way with y'all. Y'all underestimate Dak, y'all will lose. My point is, you can't over pursue. If you come up too far and give him a gap, he gone. You have to be smart with your rushing. That's correct. Lane integrity is important. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether you can hold up on the back end long enough when it's scramble drill time, that's the fun part. Because it ain't like y'all got bad receivers running. You got A.J. Brown and Smith running around back there. So it ain't as easy as it sounds.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
look,
that's your only shot.
Correct. And I'll give him the fact that you got to keep gap integrity against Jalen Hurts. Cool. You can say that he looked at the rush a lot, came off some of the receivers. Cool. But to say that, again, when somebody gets beat, it's not necessarily a blueprint unless somebody does it and it happens again. So, a blueprint is something that is now fully successful, right? If I give you the blueprint, you should be able to build that same house every single time. And until somebody does that to us again, it's not necessarily a blueprint. Pretty much saying that we're one-trick pony type team, and that's where things are going to change. But real quick, Anthony said a lot on the line this week. Birds got to get right, balance attack, and set the tone. Y'all two putting in the work. Shout out to you, Ant. Go check him out on his podcast too. He talks a little Eagles, but more of the NFL in general. Him Stark back again with a $10 super chat. I'm an Eagles fanatic, and that hate Eagles Ed fan because they can be. I hate Eagles Ed fan can be too hard on the players. Coaching is our main issue, but I despise Dallas fans. But you keep it funky, CFT. What it do, Mike? Hey, him Stark been following me for a long time. And yeah, look, this is going to be a matchup. There's so much built into it, right? You got the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry. You got the fact that both these teams are the top three teams in their conference.
I respect that. Y'all was putting Detroit in front of us earlier this year. So I respect that. You moved this up a little bit.
In the conference. There's more season left, but it is getting down to the nitty gritty.
Season left. Well, correct. Wait, but like this. Let me ask you this, Mike. Well, it's a two-part question. One, the end of y'all schedule, do you worry about it in this vein? We about to go on a treacherous, my fault, can't even say treacherous stretch, right? We're going to be ready for the playoffs. We about to be in the playoffs. It ain't that we going to get knocked out of the playoffs. We're not losing 4 or 5 games straight, people. I know you want me to, but we're not. So, more than likely, unless things work in our favor, we're the wild card. I've already came to terms with it. It ain't no big deal, especially if we get Atlanta, because I'm going to be in Atlanta in person. But so I ain't as mad as everybody want me to be. NFC South don't scare me. But my point is this. Do you think that taking almost a virtual month off can mess with your team? Because to have Giants, Cardinals, and then let's just say you get the 1 seed, you get a bye. You ain't going to play competitive football for 30 days.
But
and then you're going to run into a buzzsaw because you ain't getting Daniel Jones again this year. I know y'all enjoyed it. You're not getting it. Whoever you get in that first round is going to be a competent team. Because I see that I've already been paying attention to who's going to probably get in. You ain't going to get no mulligan this year. Okay, and that's different. When you come off of a month of chilling, it's different. I'm telling you.
But according to Colin Cowherd, right? Teams that go to the Super Bowl have to have a couple blowouts on their resume, right? So cha-ching! And then one thing we could do is look.
But are you blowing people out or are you resting players? That's my point. I've heard y'all all year. We might start resting players the first Giants game. So
see, look, I would still love the rest players if we have the ability to the last Giants game. But I need to blow out. I need a 40 burger on Arizona and a 40 burger on the Giants.
Hey, Arizona gonna be tough. Mark my words. Arizona's gonna give y'all everything y'all want because Kyler Murray, it ain't as easy as a win as it used to be.
Yeah, they're a different team
y'all
now.
Not getting Danny DeVito or whatever his name is. Y'all getting Tyrod Taylor.
See, we're gonna get Tyrod Taylor instead of DeVito. We're gonna get Kyle Murray.
It's gonna be an annoying game. I'm telling you, they're gonna be running double reverses and they're gonna be trying to piss y'all off.
Which is cool, but what I'm saying is this, right? Like, I understand what you're saying. Your tough stretch is coming at the end of the season. So win or lose, you're going to be battle tested to go to the playoffs.
Y'all ain't playing nobody. We about to. We about to play everybody.
So look, you're going to the playoffs, and you're going to be battle tested, win, lose, or draw. Right now, you might feel like, dang man, we play some good teams, and now we're not looking the same. But
1-4, as bad as that would feel, you know what I'm saying? I would
1-4.
No, I'm saying if we came out of the stretch 1-4, hypothetically, I would be like, well, we just ain't right. There would be no letdown. It would be like, we're not good. I don't see that happening. I'm just saying, ain't that right?
Hell yeah.
If you go Eagles, Bills, Miami, Detroit, and then it's 4 games. So 1-3 or whatever, right? If you come out that stretch like you won 1 game, but you lost 3, we would have most of our answer like, we ain't what we want to be.
We ain't who we thought we were.
Yeah, but look, there would be no letdown going into the playoffs. You would already kind of know. But I don't see that happening at all. Like, because the teams that we got to play, like Buffalo right now, Mike, you can't even really claim that as a good win. They worse than Seattle.
Record-wise, yeah. I mean, they
leaning on just one player. Josh Allen don't play 20 positions. He played 1.
Yeah.
The rest of Buffalo been looking suspect. Look, and I seen Detroit in a life struggle with some teams lately. I ain't afraid of them.
Nah, but look, I will say this though. We had to get one of the best versions of Buffalo because at that time they were teetering but Buffalo's win versus the Eagles. Let me just say this though. If Buffalo would have beat us, they would have been in a way better position to make that run for the playoffs. I'm trying to tell you.
That's true. But y'all got one of the I'm glad I got you here. I got you cornered. Y'all got one of the worst versions of Miami. There was 3 linemen out. Waddle was out, and A-Chain was hurt.
Waddle came back.
Waddle was crippled the whole game.
He came back and caught a big first down.
Nah. And then 3 offensive linemen, right, was out.
I don't remember it being 3 offensive linemen.
Was out. Go look. And A-Chain, the rookie running back, when they dropped 70 and he had like 3 touchdowns, he was out. Y'all got Miami Light. You ever had like a light beer? Y'all had Miami Light. That wasn't Miami Full. Oh yeah,
and light beers and you'll feel
Jalen Ramsey wasn't even playing yet.
All right, but look,
and Xavier Howard was out. Both their start corners was out. It wasn't the same Miami, Mike.
Listen. And listen, I acknowledged it in the moment that their defense was definitely different. I didn't know I didn't know they had 3 offensive linemen out, right? That being said, though, to hold that team to 10 is still, again,
as your rival, I'm hating. Y'all, nope, I'm hating.
Look,
y'all got the win, but I ain't giving y'all credit for that one.
But I'm saying is,
I give y'all the Chiefs win, though. Y'all went in the Arrowhead and got a W. Look, you want to talk about a win? I just knew y'all was gonna lose. Out of all the wins y'all got this year, the one that pissed me off the most, obviously ours, but like another team was the Chiefs win because I just knew I was gonna lose that game. So the Buffalo one ain't really bothering me as much. I was over it, but that Chiefs win, I was locked in when
MVS
hit that pass to AJ, broke me down. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, come on, dog. Like,
look. The way you were probably invested into the Chiefs game and how it came down to the wire. That's how I was with Seattle. When Lockett, when I said, okay, I said, you know what? Dallas defense stunk all game, and they're gonna get 2 big stops, and they got 2 4th down stops, and that shit broke me. I said, wow, 4th and 1. See, this is why you need a quarterback that can go forward because they ran up the middle, and it was a great play
for me this week. Because if we would have blew them out properly, right, and y'all would have lost, I would be more scared. The fact that our defense looked that bad, They
you still
know they
won?
play like trash. They not gonna come out confident this week. Like they're gonna come out confident. They're not gonna come out overconfident, like feeling like they could do anything. Because last week they already just saw they got a chance to work on their AJ Brown because DJ Metcalf is a house, and so is AJ Brown. If you forgot they used to play together at college, go look that picture up.
Hell yeah, they both like this.
They both like that. So it's one of those things where we got cocky. The nerve of us to have Deron Bland on Metcalf by himself, but to let Donovan Wilson come up near the like we was playing no safety.
Yeah,
like, we was playing too cocky.
You would treat him like Revis Island over there.
We got humbled. Deron Bland, look, Deron Bland, you'll get the most focused Deron Bland because when he looked at 170 something yards in a game, he had to go back to the drawing board and just lock in, period.
Well, but that's the thing. It's the same way you're saying we're going to get the most focused Deron Bland. You getting the most focused all 22 Eagles.
I made a whole video about it. I said we're going to get the most focused Eagles team in the last 2 years since 2021. Since when y'all lost to the Bucks and y'all was mad the whole off season.
Yeah.
Y'all, I know how y'all going to come out this week because y'all like, not only do y'all hate us by natural, y'all naturally hate us, right? The fact that y'all got blown out last week.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like we show up this week. It ain't really that much of it.
We learning a lot. Well, look, again, you guys are coming off a lot. You guys are coming off everything being good over the last couple weeks.
Yes.
And again, the way the narrative switched on this team after a big time loss to the Niners is crazy to me. But I wore it on my sleeve the whole week at the end of the day. But to see how this team responds is really like high on my list to do. Like this game is going to let me know where we really stand and what our biggest issues is. And like a lot of people say it's, coaching and play calling and stuff like that, because I do believe we got some good players. We got too much talent, both offensively and defensively, to be getting worked 6 straight touchdowns or not being able to score. So we about to see how this all transpires.
How do you feel about your run defense right now?
The Niners worked it a little bit. The Chiefs worked it. The only 2 teams worked it, but guess what? They're 2 of the latter games. So as of late, our run defense hasn't been the same. Like
it's more linebackers or front. We talking ball now. You think that's more your defensive line or your linebackers?
To me, it's been more that we are dropping in coverage. We're playing a lot more coverage, and we're leaving some empty boxes, believing that our D linemen, our 5 front and our 4 fronts can get it done.
Them on the island.
Yeah, and a team, and we didn't expect that versus the Chiefs. They came out crazy with some stuff. We expected that with the Niners, but their trickery, man, they motion every single play.
Shannon, we gotta like me to you, like I said, we talk ball. Shanahan knows how to dial up. Put it like this: the Niners beat before. If you go back and watch, we was ranked last in the league when we played the Niners in motion, right? Just last. We was lining up and just standing there and trying to run our plays.
Oh, by the way, real quick, there's Niner fans in here just watching us. They're like, these are 2 other teams.
I see some of them. But look, after that Niners game, we start stealing. We just stole motion from the Niners. Now we're ranked in the top 3 in motion, pre-snap motion before the play. Because of look, man, sometimes you got to just steal.
It does so much wonders. It allows your quarterback to kind of identify what defense it is, because if the guy runs with him, it's some type of man. If the guy doesn't run with him,
it makes you prove what you about to do.
It makes you show your hand a little bit. Oh, I see a 7 in there. He don't got a full house. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And we've done it more, but Nick Sirianni always talks about we don't believe in that. And it's like, come on, I believe in it. You know what I mean? But I can't change it.
Kellen Moore didn't believe in it. We ain't do motion. But that's the difference between Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore. First of all, since I got everybody watching, we can put to bed that Kellen Moore made Dak Prescott. That's dead. Because Kellen Moore got Justin Herbert. And who having a better year? That's dead. Anyway, back to Mike McCarthy. He down to steal. Like, he will take, if he see you do something versus us.
Is he going to be 100% good with that surgery? I heard he got surgery.
Oh, yeah, he good money. Dak Prescott was joking earlier. He said, Mike always talking about how tough he is because he's from Pittsburgh. But he said to prove it then. Mike is good. He been doing a lot of his meetings virtually. D-Law was saying COVID helped us out because now it ain't like what it used to been where you just wouldn't have seen your coach. Like Mike been tapping in with the team every day, just not in person.
Yeah,
but as far as Sean
that was
Payton
a question asked to our coach. That was a question asked to our coach about, the difficulty in Dallas preparation, or just like, we sent our prayers out and stuff like that to Mike McCarthy and all that. And
he's I mean, it was appendicitis. Luckily,
Yeah.
it wasn't like death, terminal, which is pain. But like he got his surgery. I think they just let him chill, and he's going to be on the sideline. Now, I don't know. This is the one thing. I don't know if he's going to be in a booth. I'm still waiting to see what they want to do because I don't know if they want him physically walking up and down the sideline or if he's going to be calling the plays from up top and letting Schottenheimer be on the side because usually it's vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be, when you get surgery, I don't know. I ain't never had appendicitis, knock on wood. But I do know he's heavily involved. And look, all intents and purposes, man, as much jokes as Mike get, and you've been around. Mike McCarthy been getting clowned. This year is his revenge tour because somebody making Dak look this good. It's either just Dak or Mike McCarthy or both.
Yeah,
Mike been in his bag. The play calling been phenomenal.
Dak is playing phenomenal, especially after the bye.
It's confidence. It's a game of confidence. When your team loses its confidence, this is how you see teams flip. Like you saw Denver earlier this year. When they lost by 70, they was like, oh, Denver about to start just selling players off. They won 2 or 3 games. They confidence flipped. And then it was like, I don't think nobody want to play Denver. That's just kind of how the game goes. It's one of those,
It's a what have you done for me lately league. And look, and that's why I have the utmost confidence in this Eagles team who's coming off a Super Bowl run, right? And a lot of teams who come off Super Bowl runs don't start 10-2, right?
I give you that. You're right.
I also look at this team like, we've been down in games, and Jalen Hurts is now breaking records for being down 10. It's not fun being down 10, but like when you have a guy who's now came back as much as he's done this season, not last season, it lets you feel a certain amount of comfort even in being down. Until that clock hit 0, these guys believe. Well, we believe it didn't work against the Niners, and I didn't like the fact that Nick Sirianni kept my guy out there that long after almost. I
had fun with that one. That's when the jokes came. I ain't make jokes about it a lot, but I was like, oh, garbage time, cool now. I had fun with that one. I ain't gonna front.
Normally we don't do that. I think Nick Sirianni would just like, I think he was shocked that we got blown out. But real quick,
I think some of that got to do with the player.
Hurts don't want to sit.
You asked Jalen Hurts, you want to come out? He said, no, I ain't coming out.
He'll come out in a win for sure, but he don't want to come out in a loss. He don't want to abandon his players.
Look, I respect it because I've seen my quarterback do it for years. The difference is, it's funny when it's Dak Prescott. Oh, here you go, trying to win. Yeah, he's trying to win.
No, but hold on. There's a difference when you're up 3 scores. Hold on. There's a difference when you're up 3 scores, trying to get a touchdown versus the Lions last year.
6 fourth quarters this year.
Yeah.
This year, he want to stat pattern, he could be at 36 touchdowns. He could have stayed out there.
I'll give you that. And look, remember last year, Jalen Hurts sat like 3 fourth quarters. This year is different. We're not allowed to sit him in the fourth quarter because we've been playing some tight ball games. But real quick, let's get these supers real quick. D-Dragon in that Kelly Green, Dallas coming revenge. Let me clarify. Dallas Goddard's revenge game. So I like that. Look, DG Goddard kept it simple. They were trying to get out of him. Do you think it was a dirty play, or do you have any more extra motivation?
No dirty play. Y'all was tripping.
DG said it was just the luck of the draw. Blah blah.
You see how little Marquise Bell is? He was trying to do anything to get my man down. They think he a ninja. You think I'm about to break his elbow. Like, what do y'all think? He just trying to.
It looked a little. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, Marquise Bell is nice, but he ain't a ninja.
Yeah, I hear you.
That has got like 6'7".
But look, shout out to DG for healing so quick. There was some talk about him playing versus the Niners.
Y'all been rushed. Y'all rushing some players back. If Cunningham tweaked that hamstring, y'all gonna be mad.
I am. But if we lose this game, I'm gonna be mad too.
Y'all 10-2. Y'all acting like y'all on the precipice of losing the playoffs.
No, but listen, there's a big. You should know this. Y'all are a different team at home. Period. And we got blown out at home. But listen, there's a different vibe when the playoffs go through the link, and we want that back. We want that. We want the playoffs to go through the link.
Thing. Listen, everybody think I was gonna say Look, I want the division. If it can happen, it can happen. But I've mentally, all you got to do is just own your reality. Own your reality. Stop. Don't trip. My reality is this: if we really wanted the division, we shouldn't have lost to Arizona. But we did. That game has come back to bite us. It is right there. The other two losses, I can live with. The Arizona one, we was emotional because of Trayvon Diggs. We went out there playing hero ball. We got beat by Josh Dobbs. We got to own it. So if we end up playing on a wild card, it's our own fault. But what
we can say the same thing with the Jets.
What we can do is play spoiler. If we can beat
listen,
y'all like I think we can, the Niners can catch y'all. Y'all going to turn – when we beat y'all, and I'm just saying it because that's how I feel, y'all going to turn into Ravens fans because the only team that can stop the Niners from getting that 1 seed is that Ravens game because they play the Ravens.
True.
Y'all gonna be bird. Y'all gonna be a different bird for that week.
Look, let me just say this real quick before, and I want to get a couple supers out the way. Regardless of what's going to happen, and we're going to get more into what we actually think is going to happen in this game, Sunday night, like some takes and whatnot.
Yeah.
If we have to play you guys again in the playoffs or the Niners, can we go on the road? Do I have again? I want to see what happens the rest of the season.
That third game versus us if you sweep us.
Well, listen, all I'm saying is if we play against the Cowboys and the Niners in a really meaningful playoff game, I need that to be in the link. And that's what I think everybody's fighting for as an Eagle fan, and the team knows. Although we got blown out by the Niners in the link, I don't see us getting blown out twice in the link.
We lost to y'all in the link, but we had, in all intents and purposes, I feel like we had a good game in the link, and the Niners had a good game in the link. At the end of the day, good football will be played wherever it needs to be played at. So I'm not saying that the home field advantage don't matter. I'm saying that I'm preparing myself mentally, and my team need to be too. We just need to handle our business. Control what you can control.
But let me just say this.
If we went out and y'all slip somehow, maybe we get the number 1 seed. But I can't.
Yeah, you can only do what you control.
Well, you know how you can bank on it before? Like, you can bank on it, Mike. You can say we're getting the number 1 because you're in the catbird seat or whatever they call it. Right?
You're still in the driver's seat.
I'm way out of that. I'm in the hope season. I handle my business and hope that something else happened. Because with the tiebreakers, we've lost too many games in the NFC.
Yeah.
That's what really hurts us.
I did do the math. Yeah, you're right. So just say, because I don't believe it, but say the Cowboys win, right? We're both 10-3. What it goes down to next is division, and we both split. So 10-3 with a split, it will go to y'all lost 2. Y'all lost 3 games in the NFC. We lost 2 games in the NFC if we lost to y'all. So we would still be mathematically ahead of y'all, even though we would share the same record.
That's why everybody think. Look, I put it out there. Everything's in front of us because we're not mathematically eliminated from the division. As much as y'all want to say, y'all think y'all season ends tomorrow or on Sunday. You're like, you know what? The last 4 games is W's. And I'm warning you, Mike, don't do that. Because football is weird.
We can't.
Because y'all know if any team can say it, it's y'all. The most weirdest win this year wasn't the Arizona one. It was the Jets win. I don't know how they beat y'all. Because Zach Wilson, Josh Dobbs is at least competent. Zach Wilson been benched, re-benched, back and forth. So I don't know how he beat y'all or how their team beat y'all. But my point is, football is a weird, it's a weird, what they call it, a weird lady. I'm telling you, if you think that just the Giants is gonna lay down for y'all, they hate y'all like we hate y'all.
Yeah, but
they would. The whole point of that game would be like, yo, let's mess up their playoff seeding.
You're right. Look, we gonna take every team seriously, but right now the only team that we gotta take serious is the Dallas Cowboys right now. Real quick, Mike Jenk said 7:04. You know what time it is, Mike? You better tell him. Shout out to you. Him Stark said, I have not heard Red one Eagle player dismissed. Again, this was back when we were talking about this.
And vice versa. We were respectful this week.
Players don't dismiss. Now, I like what AJ said, and AJ's pretty much said what a lot of people should be thinking right now. The food is on our plate. Why? Because we have the better record, and we can't let the Cowboys take the food off our plate, right? I like the analogy, right? It's a little extra, but that's what it is. Right
No,
now,
look,
the
I'm
food
not
is on
mad.
our
Look,
plate,
it ain't
even though
no
we're
extra.
away.
This ain't like the year when Micah was down playing Hurts. Them days is over. What's good with you, Q? That's my dog Keith Murphy.
He's like, yeah, he coming in here.
Oh no,
like,
he a Niners fan. He was texting my phone. He be ready when they beat us and when they beat y'all. He be letting me know. But that's actually my dog, so I gotta live with it. But nah, like
you better
I
not
can't
text
hate
me
on
if you
what
beat
AJ
us.
saying. AJ
Don't
real. He
text
like,
me
yo,
if
man.
the Cowboys win. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
AJ just like, yo, this like AJ's like, we got the top spot. We've had it for almost 2 years. We ain't giving it up, right? But what AJ don't understand is he's gonna come to play. He is. Football is a thing. I got Hurts. I got your offense coming out there with their hair on fire, right?
I almost want to receive the ball. I love to defer. I'm a defer type dude. But because of what happened, I almost want to receive and just go down the field.
But I do.
Try to.
I know y'all going to come out there trying to run the ball because, like I said, your fan base almost dictates what happens.
You seen the picture? You seen the picture outside of
Y'all
NovaCare?
come to run the ball, and that's fine. I want them to come out there listening to the fans. Listen to the fans, right? The fans think the Cowboys are sweet. You can run the ball down their throat and all that stuff. Because sometimes when you do that, when you go into a game like we're going to do this no matter what because they can't stop it, what happens is if it does get stopped, it messes you up. We stop y'all running game on that first series, you're going to go back to the sideline like, what Cowboys is these? Because y'all told me we could just run the ball down the field. It'll mess you up. Y'all should be strategizing.
But you know what's crazy? Because I remember, we did this stream prior to the first game, right? And I remember you saying to me, you said, and now I'm going to say one to you. I don't want to because you said it to me. It happened. And you still had the lead going into half. It changed, but it is what it is. You straight said to me, if I see you're gonna know what time it is if you see if the Cowboys go out and run the ball on first. Like you said something like,
no. I said it again. I know exactly what I said because this is how I know. Hey, everybody that's in my chat, everybody, let me just type in the chat. You right. When the Cowboys come out first series and they run the ball twice with Tony Pollard, A or B gap, and it gets stopped, and it's 3rd and 8, and it's like Dak Prescott save us, and we go 3 and out. It's usually a bad game. It's a bad omen. Every time I was like, here we go. Every time.
That literally happened too.
But when I see my team come out in a different bag, just different plays, it don't necessarily have to be a touchdown drive. It's just like, okay, they moving the ball differently. I'm like, okay, trust me, look at them. They know I'm right. Whenever we do, and insert Zeke. We used to do it with Zeke. AB gap, first 2 plays, we get 1 to 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 8, and we just have like an out route or some type of stupid comeback route from Dalton Schultz for 6, and you get tackled, and they'd be like, why did we receive the ball? What was that? What was that for? So I'm telling you, that's my let me ask you that, since you know my scenario. What's the scenario offensively that would have you like Brian Johnson, your favorite coach, that would piss you off? What would you have to see? Like 4, would it be 3 straight passes? What would it be?
Well, a lot of times it's 3 straight passes for the simple fact that, especially as of late, like Lane Johnson was missing, you go 3 straight passes. Against the Niners, you go 3 straight, you don't really want to see that. But I was going to see a scenario where we come out and the first play is a run to Swift and we get like 7 yards on it. And then we don't see another run until the end of the first quarter. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? That is something that
when Swift get in his bag, y'all hard to stop.
Who?
Let me just be honest. When he in his bag, when Swift in his bag, y'all hard to stop. Because it's already hard to try to figure out y'all passing game because Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. I ain't here.
And he's +1 in the run game as well, yeah.
So, but you got to make y'all abandon the run. Did people think y'all wasn't running the ball last week because y'all couldn't? They scored so quick. Y'all had to. Like, the fans don't want to realize that. It was like they scored like on 3 straight possessions. It wasn't y'all. I mean, it was the defense's fault. But my point was by that time, Brian Johnson got to be like, hey, man, we got to get back in this thing.
And he straight said it. The game dictated what we can and can't do and took us out of some of our things. However, there were some plays, man. When we did run the ball, bro, it was like an 8 or 9 man box, and we were just running RPO straight up into it. So it was like, I want to clarify. I want to run the ball, but I want to run the ball the way we were doing it in the beginning of the year. Like, not only are we not running the ball, when we do, it hasn't been productive. Now, you can say, again, Dallas Goedert is probably he's a top 3 blocking tight end. Maybe put Kittle in front of him as a block.
Running game can't be on Goddard. Y'all got plenty good linemen.
No. What I'm saying is, over these last 3 or 4 games, Lane has missed a game. Goddard has missed multiple games. Things like that have been part of the reason why we haven't been productive even when we do run the ball. So my thing is this: okay, that's cool if we run the ball 3 straight times, but if we gain 1 yard each time, I'm like, okay, you got to change it up too. We got to be productive when we run.
We're supposed to be susceptible against the run. The last big games, right? The last couple times, big games, that ain't what been kicking our ass. If you want to really look at it, we ain't have a big run trouble versus y'all, right? We ain't have a big run trouble versus the goddamn 49ers. We held Christian McCaffrey in check. It was Kittle who went for 3 touchdowns. Like, our problem, not to be funny, is we get too overly let's stop the run centric and start loading the box. And then it'd be like, so that's our problem. We can actually get the running backs down, but we need to start being able to stop the run without over accentuating it, bringing up safeties and such. Yeah, we can stop y'all, but then now you got AJ Brown one-on-one with Bland or whatever. So that be the problem. That's the game of leverages. I'm looking at it like this though, Mike. I know we've talked about everything under the sun. This game this week is really going to be decided. I'm telling you right now, your offense is going to come out with their hair on fire.
Need that.
Do I plan on us shutting y'all down to like 3 points? That would be beautiful, but no. Y'all a great offense. Y'all a great team. Y'all going to get y'all points. Definitely into the 20s. I can definitely see it. The game will be won on if your defense can bow their back and stop Dak Prescott. True. Now, the first game, y'all were able to. But the way I look at it, like seriously, the way I look at it, if the game is called slightly differently, we leave out of there with 13 more points. Like I said, that Schoonmaker play, that shouldn't even been Schoonmaker. That should have been Jake Ferguson. He scores. If Schoonmaker should have been running the pick, not vice versa. We should have learned from that.
Let me just say this real quick.
If we had just took them points in that second half where we only scored 6, we left 13 points on the board. If we just take the points when we're down there and stop being arrogant, arrogance will get you beat. You down there, take the points, especially earlier in the game, not later in the game when you got to go for it. Earlier in the game, take the 3 because it's like, what is 3 going to do? It's all cool till it's 3, 9, 6. Y'all would have scored y'all 2 touchdowns, right? Difference is we'd have still been up by a point. If that Ferguson play goes the other way, we into the 30s. You got to play and stop being arrogant and thinking that every drive got to be a touchdown. Our field goal kicker ain't missed a kick all year.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So my point is this. Take your points. We moving the ball tomorrow on Sunday, and we moving up and we getting into the 20s, and we get into the 20s like 6 times instead of leaving with 2 touchdowns. If we leave with 4 more, that's 12 points. Take them 12 points because a 30-point score looks crazy when you think, oh, that was all touchdowns. But you might only score 3 touchdowns and got the rest of your 30 from them field goals. So that's what I just want Mike McCarthy to call a clean game and not be arrogant. Stop trying to chase points. Take them when you get them. Because if we can get Aubrey within the 40, that's automatic 3. Take your 3s.
If we get Jake Elliott in 60-yard range, that's automatic 3.
He's legit. I'm not saying he's not legit. My point is this. Kidding.
I don't want field goals. That's what costed us early in that Niners game. I want
y'all more prone to go for it on 4th than we are. That's what y'all do.
Yeah, we go for it.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to start taking
6
the 3s.
brotherly shoves this game, you heard?
Yo, I don't even care about the brotherly shove. You know
They
the best
about
way
to
to
bet
stop the
on that
brotherly
joint. We
shove?
need to get as many brother. We need a brotherly shove our way to the Super Bowl. I don't even care.
Get up on it. You know who wasn't thinking about running the brotherly shove? Y'all last week. When you can get up 2 or 3 scores, the last thing y'all thinking about is the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, true that.
So the Niners got up so far, y'all was like, quarterback sneak, we got to get some points.
We need a brotherly pass.
Yeah, so that's what you go. You want to stop the brotherly shove, score. The offense can stop the brotherly shove, not the defense.
I hear you. Let's get a couple super chats out, and then I want to get into the nitty-gritty of the game.
Okay.
Because I do got some things to ask you. Popeye said all of Philly shit bricks when they hear Dak say, "Here we go." Let me just say this real quick though. I low-key I don't pay attention to it when we play because I do the live play-by-play and my TV's turned down. So I don't hear what the analysts say. I rewatch the condensed version the next day, but I don't hear it during the game. But because I play you guys with silent, when I watch your team play, that junk pisses it's so loud.
Either way it sounded. Here we go. That's my joint.
That junk wild.
I like it because I like when a person find themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's something about this year. I don't know if it's because Dak hit his ultimate low last year and he's playing like it can't get much worse than that. So he just been in his bag. Like last week when he flexed on Woolen, when he said, you know what I mean? I'm big dog. I said,
when he ran the ball, right? He been running the ball more too.
It wasn't about the run. It was just it's the difference. I was like, that's different. Dak usually hand the ball to the ref, go back. Like I was like, that confidence carries over when you feeling yourself. Remember when Patrick Mahomes had that wild scramble?
He did it when he was down too. He was down a little. Y'all were losing he was down to score, right?
That was right before the touchdown pass. So it's one of those things where it's not that I'm saying that Dak Prescott. I don't even care. That whole argument of where you place Dak at, I don't care. Right now, I know for a fact when people like your boy Colin Cowherd got to be like, all right, man, it looks different. Like and anybody that's not an Eagles fan, because y'all supposed to hate us. Y'all can't tell me it don't look different. I don't all this, but look who we been playing. I've seen us playing bad teams for the last 8 years. It ain't never looked like his confidence ain't never looked like this. He confident. I don't think nothing, whatever happens on Sunday, to be honest with you, I don't think nothing can shake his confidence. My dog in his bag, he just, you know what I'm saying? And the way y'all was acting last year.
That 1-3 scenario could shake a lot of things. If
it's not happening, yo. We're too good of a overall, we're just too good of a team. This ain't even just about Dak Prescott. Like my confidence comes from like back in the day when people let us say this. This is their favorite line. We've seen this from the Cowboys. You ain't never seen this. You ain't never seen a Cowboys team with a quarterback this confidence and a defense with a Micah Parsons on it. Because back in the day, we ain't have a Micah Parsons. Back in the day when 2017 and 2018.
What about rookie Micah Parsons?
Yeah, that was rookie Micah. Say it out loud.
No, but I'm saying
rookie.
I'm saying the team when it was Cooper, Lamb, Gallup, Parsons.
I'll tell you the biggest
Diggs.
problem. Who we used to hate on the most?
Huh?
We used to hate on Kellen Moore. You heard us.
Y'all
ain't want to hear us. He gone. And you know what's funny? You know why I feel vindicated? Because we used to beat the drum. I was like, Kellen Moore made Dak Prescott. To see what's happening now, and to see him struggling with the golden boy
it's confirmation. It's confirmation.
It's confirmation. So I know what my dog can do. I know what he can do. It ain't about him. He don't got to be better than every quarterback in the league. I know he's dangerous. He dangerous right now. That seam pass to deferred. I'm telling you, I know you've been seeing that seam. That seam pass be a dot.
You know what the biggest thing that's on my mind is we absolutely cannot allow CeeDee Lamb to get double-digit catches to just do whatever he wants. Because look, the dude had what he have against us?
190. It was something wild.
Dak threw the ball. Dak had 299 that game, right?
No, he had 370 that game. What you talking about?
You're right.
He had 290 last week. Why you think I'm so confident? He had 370.
He had 299 against the Seahawks. My bad. Wait, didn't
He actually had close to 400 yards because he had some runs. But we don't talk about
yeah. But look, wait. What did CeeDee Lamb just do against the Seahawks? How many yards do you have against Seahawks?
Like 116.
Oh, all right, never mind. All right. Anyways, look, Slay doesn't like to play in the slot, and Lamb is gonna play half in the
It ain't
slot.
about Slay. You seen Cook's been cooking lately too. No pun intended.
But
you putting Bradbury on Cooks by himself?
At the end of the day, I need the production to come somewhere else. I can't see CeeDee Lamb keep doing this.
Hey,
None of that.
had his biggest game of the year versus y'all last time, and he wasn't even as confident. He had 91 yards last time.
But sometimes, look, at the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be okay with no slicing and dicing in my defense. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be happy with it.
But we have to be able to block. The game will be won.
In the trenches.
Last game,
our D-line got to come big time.
Last game, y'all D-line won y'all the game.
5 sacks?
Because Steele, all 5 sacks, bro, I'm not being funny. All 5 sacks came on Steele.
Well, we going game plan again. We going to rotate.
Right. That's fine.
We're going to have a new dog. We're going to have a new Philly dog over Steele each possession.
We got to leave in a person to chip. We got to be smart and not be stupid, right? But if we can get the ball off, I'm not being disrespectful. This ain't about Slay. Slay only play one position. He can't cover everybody. If we can get the ball off, we'll be able to move the ball on y'all. Because Shaq Leonard ain't a corner. Y'all ain't bringing new corners. I don't care how mad y'all are this week. The corners ain't going to get miraculously better. They just stay the corners. Y'all can be angry all y'all want.
I mean, look,
don't do like we did. If you get too angry, you're going to end up like us versus the Niners, over pursuing. I am running wild, different misdirections this week. Because know what y'all been telling them all week? This is how I know y'all going to over pursue all week. Y'all been saying y'all don't know how to tackle. That makes people over pursue. They're going to be trying their best to take people's heads off. I'm running misdirection all over y'all. But all y'all want to do is, y'all been calling them Charmin soft. Like, that ain't even my words. This is from y'all. They are going to be trying to hurt us.
We had top 10 tackling team overall. We just didn't tackle that last Sunday.
Y'all been telling that Slay can't tackle. Y'all been ODing. And they're going to come out there trying to take our heads off. I'm running misdirection. I'm running double moves. Because y'all angry.
Hey, listen, I'm cool with double moves because the longer the play is, the better chance my guys get to get home.
I'll let one fly because as much as you want to think, keep sleeping on Brandon Cooks.
No. I'm not. Listen, look, at the end of the day, I seen him. He got 3 touchdowns in 4 games. He's coming alive a little bit. All I'm saying is this, though. Look,
5 games.
When something is working, when somebody's doing something to you over and over again, I just needed to be stopped. Like, yes, Sean Desai can say to me, well, if we stop him, someone else. Oh, well, I want to see it first. Let me see it to believe it. And
I want to take this is what I want to do with y'all. This is the best way to beat y'all. I'm going to tell you my strategy since you want to talk about the game. Your offense is going to get y'all's. I don't care if Jalen Hurts throw 3 touchdowns. I wanted to take away the run, let Jalen Hurts get his couple of touchdowns, and let Dak Prescott cook. I don't care if y'all score 24. I plan on scoring 35.
That's what you think? 35?
No question. I just told you a scenario where we left 13 points on the board. And that it don't involve just touchdowns. See, when people say 35, you think I'm saying 5 touchdowns. I'm telling you, I expect my field goal kicker to be in his. I'm thinking, because everybody keeps saying, yo, just stop them in the 20s. I want my 3s. Give me my 12. Give me my 12, and then all my offense got to do is score 23.
All right, but look, let me hold on. Let me
12.
Think about it. I'll give you that. I'll give you the math. The math adds up. The math adds up. But let me just say this. All right, look. You can play the what if game on some calls. You can play the what if game on some left points of arrogance and
we're not shutting you out. Y'all gonna get y'all points. And that's why I'm not even gonna come here and lie to you and say y'all gonna score 16. Now y'all probably scoring in 20s. I just plan on scoring 35.
Okay. Now hear me out real quick. Going back to the game in Philly, y'all play better in Dallas. Cool. But if you look at how y'all played statistically, minus the 3rd down conversions, it don't get much better. My whole thing is this. We saw the game where CeeDee Lamb. Let me just finish this. Let me finish this. CeeDee Lamb had his best game of the season. Dak had one of his most statistically best game for CeeDee Lamb yard-wise, best game for Dak yard-wise.
Dak been balling.
No. I'm not saying
he had 4 touchdown games since then.
I'm not saying he hasn't had more touchdown games or other good games. He had 300 on a couple teams. But CeeDee Lamb caught his most yards, and y'all still lost. So what I'm saying is this. We've seen a scenario in which you played lights out, except for scoring, and you're talking about the scoring part of it, which is cool. But I'm looking at it like...
But we didn't play lights out. We had plenty to go back to the drawing board and look at. We made mistakes. Schoonmaker did not run the right route. Dak Prescott stepped out of bounds.
So if you're home,
did not play the perfect game. He messed up.
You feel a little bit longer. You feel a little bit wider. He don't step out in Dallas, right?
No. It ain't that. It's when you make a mistake, you're more conscientious next time.
Oh, you're right.
Like, it's all good. Like, I don't lead. You don't like put like this, Mike. This is my you say we played our best game. I've seen this on Twitter. Y'all played y'all A+ game because I always ask like who's doing the grading, and we played a C+ game. So what happens when we play an A+ game? I look at that like this: what has changed on your defense that gives you confidence? Because I've seen y'all defense. It ain't like since that game I've watched your defense tighten up. I know y'all angry. I know we about to play harder. I get you, but I'm being literal. What has changed? Because Shaq Leonard, yes, he's going to shut down Tony Pollard. But you telling me right now you got confidence Shaq Leonard covering Jake Ferguson? Because I like that matchup. Let me get it every down. Put him on him.
Again, I did. I see my defense get fried at times. No ifs, ands, or buts. And there's a part of me that's scared that can happen, right? However, say what you want about the Dolphins, right? I saw there were times where Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and Tua were there, and we played
more recently, like the Bills game, right?
That whole first half we played great.
No, I ain't saying that, but Gabe Davis, I don't think Dak Prescott. I ain't trying to hate on Josh Allen. Dak Prescott makes that pass. Slay got beat. Gabe Davis was behind him. Dak Prescott don't miss that pass. Not this year.
It was an option route. He went the wrong way.
We ain't running option routes though. We running. That's the beauty of it. The option routes is silly. That's why we sent that to San Diego or to LA with Kellen. We don't run those no more. We run definitive routes. We would have hit that pass.
Well,
Dak ain't been missing passes this year.
Let me just talk about that play real quick though. So again, why he was open and why it was a bad pass was one of them things, kind of like how Jalen Hurts threw the interception against.
It was the pressure.
No, the pressure. But the thing is this: it was a zero blitz. And again, when your wide receiver beats a cornerback off the rip, sometimes they even if it's not a option route, they stem it like, oh, I got it for the whole thing. But sometimes as a receiver, you could do that and it's cool. But when you do that when a zero blitz is, Josh Allen and both Jalen Hurts a couple weeks ago is throwing that ball off the 3-step drop back into a spot, and then you stem off. It is what it is. But what I can say about this?
No. I got something for you. Because I agree with you. The pressure is what really messed that up, right? There is a statistic going around, right?
Let me get some super chats in real quick while you
do that. Pull
Keith
that
Murray
up,
said, teams don't have a Warner and Greenlaw to execute that game plan, so Bosa is wrong. Blueprint means anybody can do it. I'm with you on that. And I got to see that blueprint done again.
Man, y'all keep sleeping on the dude that y'all say we needed. Go, when you get off here, Mike, I know you got a PFF subscription. Go lick up Marquise Bell and stop playing with me.
Nah, he's been playing good. For sure.
He's like a top 8 linebacker in the league. I know he's little.
He's little,
but
he's
been little all year.
Keep him away from Dallas Goedert. Keep him away. All right?
Nah, he need to. I ain't gonna wish no injury on him, but because that's corny. But yeah, I need somebody to cover Dallas Goedert. He a beast.
Yeah, he let him cover him, but tell him to stop watching ninja movies. You know what I mean?
Dak Prescott, what I was gonna say, PFF rated best versus the blitz this year is not Josh Allen.
Who?
The number 1 rated quarterback under pressure versus the blitz this year is Dak Prescott. He makes that pass. You zero blitz Dak Prescott, we gonna pass your brain out.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that much. But let me just say this though. Let's get these super because we behind. Lucas said Dallas is going to win. Hey, you're supposed to think that if you're a Cowboys fan.
We kept it real with you.
RS with the $2 super chat didn't say nothing, but we appreciate it.
It's good.
CB said, "What better game to rebound from beating Cowboys in Jerry World? Merry Christmas!"
All right,
that would be a great. Listen, that washes away the whole Niners. Niners who?
What happens when y'all lose?
We'll
break y'all spirit. We'll break your whole season in half. Y'all expect to beat us. Y'all lose, and y'all gonna be in a spiral.
It would to me. It's not. I'm not gonna spiral.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Gonna hurt.
It can't go both ways. Y'all gonna use this as a springboard and a rebound. Y'all lose this game, ain't no more rebound.
True, but you know as well as I do, there's always context in the loss. However, any loss at this point after losing to the Niners is gonna hurt. Hurt.
It's us though. It's Sting different. You know what's funny? You know what I love about y'all? Y'all came into the season. This is before y'all thought Dak Prescott was good.
When
y'all came into the season, it was Regress Scott and interception man. This is before he threw any touchdowns. And when y'all did all of y'all predictions, every last one of y'all Eagles content creators said, "Man, we probably split because we never win in Dallas." But now your pride in the way. And now Dak Prescott's way better than y'all ever thought. You can't lie to me, Mike. You ain't think he's gonna be good this year.
I didn't think he's gonna play like this. No.
You gotta keep it real. Like it make you mad too. Like I thought he was dead. Nah, he back like he never left.
He's playing great. I came in your chat the other day and I said it. Again, if anybody wants to pick, you can only say a level of competition, but still throw it out the window. At the end of the day, when you pull up his stats,
I'm looking at defenses because the offense don't play offense.
I know what you mean.
The Jets defense, who was giving everybody trouble, we dropped 30 on them boys.
I know. And regardless if your defense puts Dak in advantageous situation, it doesn't matter. The fact is he has 28 touchdowns to 6 interceptions over his last 7, right? Or no?
Yeah,
something like that.
2 rushing, 26 passing.
Ridiculous. Keith Murphy said, "Philly, y'all missing Shane Steichen. Offense looks vanilla. It's definitely a lot more vanilla."
I was blaming y'all. Y'all gotta stop blaming everything on Brian Johnson too. I saw the story.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni needs to be blamed too. Again, it stops looking vanilla if you just run the ball. If you mix it up,
Brian Johnson being there like, "Yo, dog, these ain't even my plays."
Yeah,
he mad like, "Yo, this your offense. I'm taking all the blame." Sirianni like, "Hey."
So Keith is talking about the appendectomy. It's non-invasive surgery. So, and listen, shout out to Mike.
Man, you've been on Google. What is it? You've been on WebMD. I ain't know that.
That's good research right there. Yeah. Knight Rider said, "Dog team. Dak is the king of empty calories."
All right. That's a Q, but he an Eagles fan. So dog team. That's a Q reference. So he hating on me. He rock with your side, and that's fine. Last week, Jalen got some empty calories in his bag too. I seen him. He was at the end of that game trying to rack up them yards. I seen him.
Mike Jenk said, "To be honest, the 2 seed might be the easier path."
Nah, you want that? Mike ain't trying to hear that. Go ahead, answer that, Mike.
Nah, look. If it's on the road or in Philly, I want to live or die, win or lose.
You would get a home game. Right,
you still get a home game if you're the 2 seed.
You don't want to. Well, shoot, look. The way I think about it, look.
No, because listen, like the 1 seed gets the 1 seed. Hold on, the 1 seed always gets the littlest record that advances. So okay, look, right now, let's just say it like this. Let's just say that the Eagles are the 1 seed, right? So how would it look right now? Eagles 1 seed, Niners 2 seed. Dallas 3 seed.
How are you 5th seed?
No. So who would be the 3rd seed? The Lions?
Lions, and then we would play the Atlanta Falcons right now.
Who's the 4th seed? Who is the Saints?
Atlanta. We're going to put Desmond Ridder in a blender.
Hold on.
We're going to put Desmond Ridder in a headlock. I'm telling you right now.
So, all right. So the Eagles will have a bye week.
We would have a bye week.
It'd be Cowboys versus Falcons. Lions versus. There's 3 wild card teams. Though. Who's the wild card teams? Seattle.
Guess what? One of the teams y'all said was trash. The Rams.
The Rams. So okay. So hey, and how about listen? We shut down the Rams the whole second half.
Hey, look, I'm taking it too. That's on my schedule too.
I mean, you played him with Cooper Kupp too, right?
Yeah, we did.
All right. Well, look, at the end of the day,
we did what y'all did. We knocked Stafford out the game.
It don't count then.
All right. Well, look, W count.
I'm just kidding. Yo, but look, and that's one of them games where I'm like, again, say what you want about Miami's defense, right? But the way we play defense on the boundary, outside, back end against Miami, the second half of the Rams game when they had all their people and Puka Nacua.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think versus the blitz. This is the difference. There's difference when he's clean. Tua is a beast. Versus the blitz, he's ranked one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. My quarterback is the best ranked quarterback versus the blitz. It's different. So when y'all was
blitzing, we dropping coverage.
Well, yeah, do that. Because guess what? He rated one of the best versus the zone. Do what you got to do.
All I know
balling this year.
Yeah, listen, you can't take away what he's been doing in these games, right? And he balled against the Eagles, but didn't come up with a dub. Let me just say this though: how many sacks did the Seahawks get you yesterday? They sacked you 4 times. 4, 5,
4 or 5. Yep, they got it.
So look, again, this is what I'm holding my hat on. That this is how the defense for the only way our defense is playing good, right? You need Brian.
But you know what the difference is? Seattle was able to hold us. They have better, like no disrespect, Mike. They have better corners than y'all. Woolen, and they got good young corners. You would trade no disrespect to Slay. You trade both your corners right now for them young boys because you want.
I like them young boys. But let me say something real quick. Right. Seattle's defense is ranked pretty bad too, though. Overall,
their corners are good. I ain't say
their corners are good. Their corners are good. But again, our corners allowed 371 yards. Would you have You had 300 yards passing, but you also got sacked 5 times. And let me just say this. There were some sacks that Dak Prescott got out of with his legs. I will say this. Dak Prescott is running around back there. He's buying time. He's doing the Tony Romo spin.
When you bored this weekend, go back and watch our first game, Mike. Because like I said, Twitter will skew your mind. You only scored 6 in the second half. You go back and watch your first game and just DM me or text me and be like, you know what? I see why you confident. Go ahead. I watch my boy deal. Because you think I'm confident for no reason. Just go watch it. I ain't got to overhype it. You'll be like, I see why you confident. I left that game like, all right, let's run it back. That's how I felt. I was like, let's run it back.
Respect. But look, you played the whole, we left 13 points on the board. Bro, we left like 3 to 4 more sacks. Like there was like 2 to 3 times.
We also left 3 fumbles on the ground we should have got.
Huh?
It was like 3 fumbles we should have got.
Fumbles?
You don't remember them fumbles? You don't remember Jalen Hurts missing that? A couple of them fumbles was ours.
You're crazy.
Go back and look. You don't remember them fumbles?
I remember Swift fumbling.
You don't remember Hurts in the bad handoff?
Oh, but you're right. That was Tyler
I watched
Steen.
The game a lot. Because I've been waiting. I can't wait for this game.
But look, first of all, you can't say they were your fumbles because we should never fumble to begin with.
My point was like certain things in that game, just it wasn't our day.
Yeah,
but I'm looking at it like this, like the best way to put it is this. I see y'all on Sunday.
You're right. Let's knock out these super chats so we can get to the tail end of this. Young Wilson sent Rome. As long as the refs stay out of the game, Dallas got it. We them boys, aloha. Here we go. Game ain't even start, and here comes the referees. Stop it. Stark said, "Forget the typos. This iPad and Scotch got me." Hey, Stark.
Oh, ain't
Live
no,
your best
mine
life.
is
You know what I
gone.
mean?
It
Look,
was in there. It's gone.
I'm saving this for the weekend. You know what I mean? Y'all treat me right on Sundays. Y'all be having
I'm
me
gonna be
feeling real
hurt.
good.
I'm gonna be hurt, Mike, because I'm gonna be out there from like 12 to the game.
No post game for you. No post game for CFT.
Oh no, y'all ain't getting no y'all content gonna be different. I might need to drink water all day. I'm gonna be
Nah,
out there
if
for a
you
minute.
win, you're gonna find a way to get on the camera, no matter what.
Yeah, it might be late because I don't know how to look. I got T-Mobile, man. So listen, as much as I want to post something, it's up to
They might not let you.
It's up to T-Mobile. If it ain't no Wi-Fi, it ain't happening.
Titan Omega said off topic, but the Steelers are getting cooked by Bailey Zapp, 21-3. Sheesh.
I ain't looked at the game. I forgot it was a game on.
Yeah.
21-3.
It's hard to get up for a Patriots Steelers. Even though I like the Steelers defense for sure. So but shout out to Omega for letting us know that. And shout out to we had about 600 plus in here the whole time. We're live on both channels. Hit that like button wherever you're watching it. It's free, easy, don't cost a thing. It's greatly appreciated. We got, like I said, 600 plus the whole time. Let's get these super chats out, and then we'll talk a little bit nitty gritty, and then get up out of here.
Facts.
Keith said, "I didn't research team. I didn't do the research. I had the same surgery." There you go.
They had appendicitis. Well, I respect that, and I mean, well, I guess it happened to anybody, but I'm glad you was good. Appendicitis. They said Mike was like, "Yo, my side hurt," and he was getting surgery.
All right, well, we caught up with this last one. Sammy with the $20 super chat. Much love to both of you, but it's all about them 49ers.
Deal with that.
Cowboys / Eagles is basically a battle for who will lose in the NFC Championship.
I'm gonna give you some love because you dropped the dub, but nah, I'm gonna do you like I've been doing the Eagles. We'll see y'all when we see y'all.
Lord have mercy on our souls. They straight up said like, yo.
Look, it's, you know what makes me mad? They get to walk around and say we blew both of y'all out. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all when we see y'all.
I can't look. It is what it is at this point, and until we get to play again. And look, Niners, don't go ahead and slip around and lose in the divisional round or some like that. Like I'm saying, like, look, football is that weird sport.
Man.
Listen, it's not a best of 3. It's not a best of 7. It's who's best on that day. Because look at this, right? When Daniel Jones and the Giants beat the Vikings, right? Yeah. Did we think Daniel Jones can replicate that type of game twice? Probably not.
But listen, days, though.
That day, Daniel Jones and the Giants were playing really good. Like, it's nothing. The Vikings are the Vikings, regardless. But if Daniel Jones and the Giants team duplicated that more often, they would have been in a better situation because they played a great brand of football that game.
They had a day. That's why I told you to watch them last 4 games. Because you play us, and then you be like, man, the Seahawks ain't the Seahawks. Metcalf can get dangerous.
I watched that whole game. Listen, I haven't watched much Seahawks games until I watched you guys play because I was like, I was Team Seattle for a little bit. Yeah.
And that young boy, Jackson Smith, he a problem.
A Jigma, yeah.
I just wanted to get out.
That was a catch.
At one point, I just wanted to get out of there. Like,
that was a catch.
Was like, yo, he can play, and then Lockie can play. Like, they got weapons. It's all about can Geno deal.
Facts. All right, so let me ask you. In this game, of course, you talked about your run game, right? But you think that you're gonna pretty much base this off. You got Dak Prescott throwing the ball, 35 plus times. You think he's gonna, if it's a win, it's gonna be on the back of your passing game and Dak Prescott.
We're gonna run the ball. Tony Pollard, they're gonna try to get Tony Pollard established. They're not gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to tip your hat to just be like, even if your secondary is bad, you don't want it to be like, y'all don't have to worry about the run game. We're gonna run the ball. And we're gonna try to see if the run game defense is like it being like leaky. Is it a fluke, or is it just like it was them games y'all was tired? Because my thing is this: if we can establish the run, that's even worse for y'all. Because now we can start playing leverage games. You know what I'm saying? And your defense is gonna have to come up to stop it. So we'll see. If we can run the ball. We definitely, but I just don't want to try to run the ball the first couple plays like idiotically. Like, let's try to come out and just run these up because you're not moving Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter against their will early in the game. Your best bet is to run them around and then moved them around in the third quarter when they winded.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis off the bus, off the fresh Gatorade, they ain't the down to be trying to do it. Come back in the third quarter when he didn't had 40 plays, and let's try to get him when he winded. You know what I'm saying? It's a game of just being smart. But this is 100%. This game is going to, if it's on 4. You've heard me say all kinds of times when it's like, I mean, it wasn't on deck. No, we win this game, it's going to be the back of 4, and defensively, the back of 11, because 11 can change a whole game. I know y'all think that Lane Johnson, it don't exist. I'm telling you right now, 11 can change a game, especially if he end up on Mailata, because Mailata been looking suspect. Lane Johnson is Lane Johnson. I ain't got nothing to say about Lane Johnson. He that dude. But Mailata, I watched Sam Williams beat him last time we played y'all. And I know if Sam Williams can beat him, Micah can beat him.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Sam Williams can stay off that, that craziness.
Look. He been straight. He beat Mailata last game.
Yeah.
Go watch that game, Mike. You ain't gonna enjoy it. You won.
Yeah, I mean, look, I look, at the end of the day, for everybody, look, and I know you want to expose our secondary, right? And you did last game. You played a great brand of football, but again, I think watching what you did versus our zone, versus some of our blitzes, the way Dak Prescott extended plays, I mean, it's a lot of teach film for us to watch and us to correct changes. Not saying you don't got an adjustment to make, which you probably will, whether it's run the ball more, do this, that, and the third. But my main thing is, and I got mad respect for what Dak's been doing, but I want to take CeeDee Lamb away. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. It's going to leave some other people exposed on the island. I would love you to leave
Ferg and Cooks alone. Go ahead. We had a game during this stretch where Cooks had like 160 yards because they were trying to take CeeDee Lamb away. So
correct. And look again, here's my thing. See, like, you think I'm saying take CeeDee Lamb away and that's it. No, this is why you go into halftime and you adjust, right? Okay, CeeDee Lamb has 22 yards at half and Cook's got a $112, $115. Guess what? Game plan change.
Who locking him up like that? Ain't nobody.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying the game plan changes. But my thing is this: you can't go into the game and start getting diced up the same exact way you came out of it. So I need to see somebody else do it. And again, as you, the Cowboy fan, you believe you got the tools to have other people go off. And I respect that. And I'm not saying you don't. But
how much you think we gonna score this game, Mike? What you think your defense about to do?
I think our defense is holding you to 20. I got y'all scoring 29.
Yeah, that's about right. We gonna not that we're gonna score 29. It's gonna be some points scored on Sunday.
I got the game being 37 to 29.
Our defense ain't giving y'all 37, bro. Our defense ain't no.
Listen,
not after last week. Nah, we ain't the Commanders, dog. We got too many good defenders. Nah.
I mean, you had them same defenders in Seattle too.
No, I don't see it.
Well, wait, you were home too against Seattle, right?
He was home.
What Seattle put up? 35?
Yeah, and a couple of those plays, we was being arrogant, trying to cover DJ Metcalf with no safety help. Y'all not getting that no more. That was stupidity.
You
think we about to give you AJ Brown and AJ Brown versus Deron Bland on a practice drill with no safety help? You're not getting that. You gonna get all this Malik Hooker and Wanye Thomas back there.
All I know is in all my parlays, I got the over. The over's 53. I got the over in all my parlays. I got the over.
Now we gonna put some points up. I just played on my defense, bowing they back and stopping y'all, holding y'all to mid-20s.
So you got it as like a 23-35.
Somewhere, maybe 32, something like that. I got us kicking field goals. So
I ain't never seen somebody just dead set on. Give me the field goal.
Nah, because the points is the points. If you go back and look at my tweets, go search my tweets and watch me and type in "give me the points," and you're gonna see that I say that a lot.
All right, so let me ask you this. Philly goes down and scores on an opening drive.
Yep.
Y'all march down,
which happens a lot to us. I don't know why.
Huh?
That happens a lot to us. That's the thing.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I saw the Chargers go down and score on the opening drive against
you. We good for our defense. Just I don't know. They be tripping.
Yeah, look, I saw the Chargers score on their opening drive, and then they didn't score again to the fourth
and then our
quarter.
defense getting bowed back. I don't know what it is.
So let me ask you this. All right, Philly go down and score in y'all opening drive. Dallas gets the ball. They go down the field. They're at the 16-yard line.
Yeah.
And it is 4th and 3.
Take the 3.
You will. You're not even thinking about going for it on a 16.
Early in the game, take the 3.
Right.
Because I plan on my defense making adjustments. And then it's 10-7. Take the 3. Because the threes look like they pointless until you look up and be like, yo, when you moving the ball good and you look up and you got 12 points, Mike, 12 points is a lot of points.
Yeah, we got 21. That's cool with me, dog.
Nah, but it don't work like that, though. Because we have a unlike y'all. Unlike y'all, this is the difference, Mike. Unlike
I thought
y'all,
the same thing went against the Niners.
No, I get you, but
we got 2 field goals.
We have a top 5 defense.
They got 2 touchdowns.
This ain't 2022. We got a top 5 defense. Y'all defense is ranked 24th and 29th versus the pass. You can't live off last year. CJ Gardner-Johnson not walking through that door. I know y'all trying to bring Sue back through that door, but he ain't gonna play this week.
Check this out, though. Check this out. Guess what? All them teams that threw for 300 on us, they somehow took losses, though.
I give you that. And you know who used to say that last year? Everything is right till it's not. I watched the Vikings beat teams the same way last year. The
Vikings were never 10-2.
The Vikings were like 13-1 last year.
Last year?
Yes, 13-1. Go look it up. And then we beat them 43-3 because they was suspect. Yeah, 13-1 last year. Look it up. Guess who gave them 1? Y'all
That's
did.
Cab.
Yup. When we pull up, y'all beat them.
So that means
y'all beat them second week. Yo, they peeled off like 12 straight wins.
I know they were good last year, but I don't know if that good.
That's why when they lost to the Giants, it was like, huh? And the only reason, because they lost a couple games. When we was the y'all beat them, and it ain't lose again until they played us. And we beat them 40-3.
Okay, cool. But let me just say this.
Now, I'm not saying y'all the Vikings. I'm saying that you can win a whole lot of score games like that. Your luck can go, because Mike, you acting like football not a game of luck.
It's a game of inches, not necessarily luck.
Game of inches. If AJ don't, and this is a lot of ifs, but then my point is, ifs go your way and sometimes they don't. That's why the blowouts matter. When was the last time y'all had a dominant win? Because I bet you one thing I'm gonna say to you while I got you in the stream. If I hear one more of y'all say, yo, we ain't even played our best ball yet. It is December.
We ain't even play our best ball. You can't be saying
that. It's gonna be next year. All right, we about to play. No,
well, guess what?
This is your team.
Our best ball.
Ain't no best ball coming. This the team.
When is the first playoff game? In 2024. That's when our best game is coming next year.
Or what if it's the game where everything falls apart?
Now look. I will say to you real quick. Yeah, you keep playing close games. Eventually, the ball's going to bounce a different way, and bada bing, bada boom, you take a L, right? However, when you keep talking about our pass defense has not been good.
Bro,
overall
I lived
this season.
I lived the life for 3 to 4 years. You know them Cowboys teams y'all love to make fun of? Dak Prescott, all them number 1 offenses. Go back and look at them defenses. When it was time, the defense let him down. And I watched LB say it. I got the clip in my phone. He hate when I post it. He say, Jalen Hurts did his job. Defense let him down. I'm telling you right now, you know that in the playoffs, you're going to be looking at one side of the ball. You've noticed during the stream, I ain't hate on AJ. I ain't hate on Devontae. I ain't hate on Hurts. I said y'all going to come out doing y'all thing. Hair on fire. I'm confident because I have no faith in your defense. And it's players on your defense I do. Reddick going ball. Slay going ball. Right? Jalen Carter. And Fletcher
the whole
Cox.
D-line.
And Fletcher Cox. Look. But that leaves like 5 dudes. I'm like, they food. And that's how I feel. They food.
Hold on, yo. I mean, Reed Blankenship got the most votes for the Pro Bowl for some reason. He can't be that bad of a player, right? Why he leading in NFC votes?
Downhill safety. His coverage is trash, and you know it.
He's not the look, at the end of the day,
he can tackle, he is physical, and if the ball's in front of him, his interception skills is great. But you get him moving side to side.
But guess what? Hold up though. Again, Sam Howell threw the ball on us for 300 yards twice, came away with loss. Mac Jones threw for 300, came away with a loss.
Mac Jones is trash.
Yes. And look, sometimes but here's the thing. If you're telling me you're going to beat us because you're going to dice up our secondary, well, guess what? I watched you dice up our secondary and still lose. So my whole thing is like this. Like, I'm not here to argue that we're going to be the 2000 Ravens.
Yeah,
we're going to be the 2017 Eagles defense.
My defense does not give y'all 28. That's
what I'm telling you is this, though. I watched you have a very good statistical game, but only be able to get 20-something points on the board. I watched you throw for 300. So if you're holding your head on that if we throw for another 300, we're going to win.
It ain't even a throw for 300.
History showed it didn't work that way.
It's the fact that the play just 7. We lost by 5.
The big boy plays. It's the big boy plays. It's
just
the
7. We lost
down.
by 5. I watched one play, and this ain't blaming it on the refs. I just needed my dog to run a yard deeper.
Let me just say this.
Blankenship. He scored. His knee was on the other side of the line.
If you my point is he made the catch. Y'all lost.
No, he made the catch and the throw was made. My point is this. The confidence is there. I'm like, oh, okay, we lost. He wasn't in the end zone. My point was, did the play actually get executed? He just didn't go deep enough. He go 1 yard
deeper. Get executed. It didn't.
My point is this, Mike. Down. You can feel like that. My point is this. I know that we can beat y'all. I know we can. And this ain't false confidence. You can laugh at me. You can say we lost, and I'll give you your victory. But I'm telling you right now, on Sunday, don't be surprised when you like, this Cowboys team is better than I really thought.
Cowboys are a good football team. See, I'm laughing because you just said that it executed, but if a 4th down play doesn't get the 1st down or the touchdown, it's not executed.
Bro, I've seen the same type of play be a touchdown for Travis Kelce. It's open to interpretation. The ball was in the end zone. They said his knee was down before it got in the end zone. It's open to interpretation. I've seen when you're a certain type of player, you get that call.
No. No, hold up.
I can send you the play. I've seen because I had to research it. I said I've seen Travis Kelce.
No way.
I've seen players. Look, put it like this. The first game versus us. Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna send you this play tonight because you think it's funny. When your knee go down, it's open to interpretation. I seen Jalen Hurts get tackled behind the line. His knee was down. He reached out 3 yards over, and they gave him the first. His knee was down. It's all about
on the goal line. On the goal line?
No, in the field of play. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
send me the play. Send me the play. But here's the thing.
Because I found a whole video. They said that the Eagles, it was like 30 calls missed in that game. One play, Jalen Hurts took a full knee. I'm gonna text it to you when we get done.
Okay. That being said, was it a scoring play and was it reviewed? That's the big difference. Listen, hold up.
When he scored, because he scored and they reviewed it and took it from him. That's one. When he scored, when he first got the touchdown, you thought he scored too.
I did.
That's all I care about.
Here's my thing. If this was a play for a big 1st down, if you were on the 15-yard line and it was 4th and 7 and that was for a 1st down, and
what's the 2 biggest components of that play? Not where the ball was down. Can Dak get the throw off? Can the receiver make the catch? That's all I care about.
Not when it's a turnover on downs.
No. Like I said, I feel you. And we lost that game. But that's where the confidence comes from. Because you learn from those mistakes.
Correct.
That's it. That's where the confidence comes from. It's like
I'm not laughing at. I'm not laughing like y'all trash.
No, bro, run your movie. It is what it is. My point is this. I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday. I'm gonna see y'all. And look, and when you like, yo, man, stop putting Eli Ricks on CeeDee Lamb. I'm be like, I was trying to tell you. Yeah. Because y'all don't got enough corners.
But guess what?
I heard somebody say, yo, put Bradley Roby on. Put him on.
See,
put Bradley Roby on CeeDee Lamb. And think this is 2018. I dare you.
What I want to hear from you, here's my thing. See, like, this is what I thought I was going to hear from you. Not the fact that our corners are going to get sliced and diced by you. I can accept that. Now, there's still somewhere in my head that says, man, if we can play the second half of the Rams game, or how we played against the Chiefs, or how we did the first half against the Bills, or how we did against the Dolphins, right? There's still that. But look, if
Those
we come up
saying Dak Prescott. Yeah, I'm saying it. Those quarterbacks not Dak Prescott.
Okay, but let me finish this topic. There's still a piece in my head that says there's an opportunity for us to play better, not shut you down, but better in the back end, right?
I'm with you. You right.
However,
I love that statement. There's an opportunity for us to play better.
Not again, I'm not saying shut you guys down. Our defense is our back end is our weak link. But here's my thing. What I thought you were going to be saying is, I don't even care what Dak does 300 yards in the air or not. He's going to be better on third down, which he wasn't versus the Eagles. He's going to be better in the red zone, which he wasn't versus the Eagles. Because here's the thing. If you come out this game and Dak Prescott, if the game goes into halftime, tie game, or we're down 3, or we're up 3, and Dak Prescott got $170, $189 in the first half, I'm like this. Cool, right? I seen it in Philly, beat it, and I'm seeing it again, and there's a chance to beat it. What I don't want to see Dak do is be in the first half 5 of 5 on third down. That is going to scare me. Forget his yardage. That is what's going to scare me.
Defense plays better, right? What if my defense shows? What if that top 3 defense shows up?
Then we're in trouble.
That's my point. Because as much as people say y'all played an A+ game, no, our offense played an A+ game. Y'all scored 28. Our defense ain't show up. That's why I be hating when people say that, because they ignoring the side of the ball. Dak Prescott did play great. Our defense didn't. If our defense, if you had a bet right now, Mike, and say whose defense can raise their level of play better, the one that's ranked 3rd in the league or the other one? If our defense shows up to play and just hold y'all down, I need them to hold y'all down one more touchdown. If y'all and make that a field goal. It's not about it's like we said, it's a game of inches. That's why you're saying take the 3. Ha ha ha. I don't care. If I can hold y'all to 24, right? Instead of the 28, we win. I ain't tripping. We take our points when we get them. It's all about when to go for it on 4th. And early in the game, just take your W's. All right, we didn't get to 7. Take the 3. Take the 3. Because I have faith that over time, our defense will get us the ball back. Like last week, you planned on Seattle. Come on, come through. Our defense got right at the right time.
Yeah, it was only 2 possessions, but that's what they needed.
I got faith that eventually, because we got some veterans on that team that really do show up. I got faith in Gilmore. For real. It's a lot of players in this league that I don't feel like within a 10 to 15-yard radius, they don't want nothing to do with A.J. Brown. Gilmore, one of them, because technique going to carry him through. Now, if it's like a slant and go, or a slant and go, and it's no safety over the top, yeah, he's going to beat Gilmore because he can't run 20 miles an hour anymore. But if he can keep him in front of him, and it's a game of chess, like I'm going to run stops, I'm going to run slants, Gilly ain't no little boy. He can handle AJ. He not like little, like Deron Bland is just too little. Now you'll say, well, what Deron Bland gonna do with Smitty? Get some safety help. That's what he gonna get. That's what he gonna get, because anybody covering Smitty by themselves.
And again, I hope that leads to us running the ball more. Look, my side of the panel is thinking the Eagles are gonna win. Yours is thinking the Cowboys are gonna win. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. My whole thing is this: if you want to talk about whose defense can raise the bar, it's yours. You want to talk about whose offense has been better overall statistically, it's yours. But again, what I hold my hat on is we beat more teams than you guys this year. And again, your schedule's your schedule. I said the same thing last year. But again, we've been battle tested through this year against some good teams. Now we both got our ass whipped by the Niners. I'm tired of seeing Niners in here. You know what I mean? There's some respectable ones in there.
That fan base is different. They're not gonna leave you alone.
No, they're not. But my thing is this: when I say our defense, our back end can play better. Again, I'm not saying lights out. I don't expect our back end to be like yours, like the Niners. Like, all I'm saying is
our back end got to show and prove, bro. As you told me, Geno Smith went through us like a hot knife through butter. So we got it. Look, our back end, there's no walking into this game overconfident.
Correct.
We're walking in on pins and needles too. My thing is this: I feel like we gonna play loose. We play worse when we play tight. I feel like I feel like we finally got it. Don't nobody believe in us anyway. I'm not trying to be funny. The media's like, yo, y'all ain't playing nobody. Y'all about to play a real team. It's over. I feel like we gonna walk into this game like, yo, let the chips fall where they may. What's the worst that can happen? Yo, what's really the worst that can happen? Y'all gonna say the same thing y'all been saying all year? See, I told y'all couldn't beat nobody.
Yeah, but it's not. But like again, like I look at it bigger than like the trash talking is cool. It's cool, but I look at it as like, of course. I mean, I again coming off a Super Bowl loss, I'm still here in the every week game scenario, right? And there's things we got to clean up. I see a super chat down the line saying our defense ain't championship material. It's not playing like that, right? There's a sliver of me that says we have the tools if executed right that we can get to it. But I'm not stupid. I see what's going on. And if I had to bet, if someone told me right now, $100 you get it right, will Dak throw for over 300? I'll probably say, yeah, he will. He will. But
the game is more than that, though. Like you've been saying,
the game is more than that. And so that's my thing. Look, in that game, we got slice and dice. CeeDee Lamb killed us. But I remember a couple specific plays inside the red zone. You went to CeeDee Lamb, and somehow, I don't know why, but we were happy. Big play Slay was matched on CeeDee Lamb, who was kind of in the slot. It was more like a stack set. And what happened? It was incomplete. Now, it was a great back and forth fight between CeeDee and Slay. And look, CeeDee didn't win that matchup, but the 191 yards say he won a lot more matchups in that game, right? That being said,
but you got to realize, like, this game is different. Like,
hold on.
Oh, go.
Like 3 of the 5 sacks came on third down. That's big time defensive moments.
That's arrogance, leaving Steel with sweat or what you call it. You got a chip.
But hold on. In that game, almost 200 yards receiving for CeeDee Lamb, almost 400 yards for Dak Prescott. And he was running around on us. He had a couple nice runs. He went air. He went helicopter too. But what I'm saying is this, though. The helicopter stop was a big time defensive play. The Reed Blankenship 1 yard inch line tackle was a big play. Hold on. Three of the 5 sacks came on third down. One of the sacks came on the last play of the game where it made you guys go 20 yards, whatever back. The big play Slay, incomplete in the red zone. And guess what? Fourth down, you went to Michael Gallup 1-on-1. And how y'all call him, Trashberry? Hold on.
Like that's what I'm saying. I would love to have Martavis Bryant's 6'6" OD size self.
Look, what I'm saying is if you watch that whole film, our defense was trash, but there was about 8 or 9 plays we made on the proper down that makes me that prevailed us for the win. So look, our defense got sliced and diced, but without a fourth down, we stopped y'all twice on fourth down. 5 sacks, 3 of them on third down.
Yeah.
Did the defense play good overall? No. But without them big time plays, we don't get the dub. That BG pushing you out of bounds, that little bit of push,
bro, that's
a heads up play.
That got to dive.
He does.
It's little stuff
I was so shocked that he didn't dive.
When you take losses, you think that exact moment probably won't happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna be exactly that again.
My point is, you got to understand the urgency of what this game is. And I will tell you this though, we're a little bit faster. We're a little bit different on this home turf. We different.
Yeah, you are. What do y'all say?
A little different. Now, if we had to see y'all again, it would have to be back on grass. But right now, we're a little bit twitchier. We good on this turf.
Yo, hey, I saw the stat. You probably remember. I forgot it, and I want to get to these supers before we get up out of here. But what is the stat? And I guess I forgot. Somebody said it during Seattle game, and they told CeeDee Lamb the stat of you guys on turf and off turf, and it's like a crazy difference. Do you remember it or no?
Well, I'm not. I know this. I know that last year that was the thing. What the Cowboys gonna do versus grass, and then we blew Tampa off the field, and I ain't heard that since. It ain't about
until that game. But did you saw the stat they brought up, right? They told CeeDee Lamb something.
It was a stat like, we can't win on grass and all this extra stuff, and I get it. It's not that. I look at it like this, man. Outside the grass, outside everything, my biggest thing is I'm gonna bring it back full circle. It's all about your confidence going into the game.
Confidence.
I'm telling you. So the difference is the Cowboys team that y'all played right after the Niners, we'd only played a couple more games. We ain't the same team. Like confidence-wise. Right now, I'm telling you right now, we feel like we gonna like it's not we overestimating y'all or underestimating y'all. I just feel like on Sunday, we feel like y'all got to worry about stopping us. We not.
Yeah, look,
stressing.
we're listen. This game, we got the Dallas Cowboys going into this game more confident than they've been in the last couple years, definitely this season. And you got the Eagles coming into this game as best record in the
Y'all pissed
NFL,
off.
blown out, pissed off, and so it's going to be interesting. And as you said, what defense? If you had to pick, my defense was trash versus the Niners. Your defense was not good, except for when it mattered at the end versus the Seahawks. Which one has a better chance to raise in its play? You guys at home. However, when our offense is clicking, please Brian Johnson, please Nick Sirianni, whoever's doing it. But I just look at my offense, right? I look at my O-line. I look at what Swift can do. I look what Jalen could do when he's healthy and utilizing the run game. Right?
I'm playing on this though. It ain't about getting y'all to stop y'all run. We need to throw y'all out of that. Dak Prescott put on enough touchdowns. Y'all gonna have to throw. That's why I ain't tripping. Y'all, if y'all plan on coming to this game,
not if you're getting them field, but you want them field goals.
The clock. We're gonna control the clock and just run the ball. We're going to move the ball on y'all. Period.
True.
So we put up points. Y'all gonna have to throw. As much as y'all think it's about to be a swift and
no.
Game
I just need look. Jalen can throw the ball. Look, I'm looking for Jalen to come in here and have 37, 38 pass attempts. I need Swift. I need the running backs to combine touch. Just give me 20 touches, 19 touches from the running backs combined. Something like that. I gotta
ask you a question though before we get out of here. Elliot Shore Parks puts up this stupid graph every week.
Yeah, I don't like his graphs.
Where it's like, yo, we're better in all these places, right? And when you look across the offense, y'all better in every place. If you better in every place, how we got a better offense? But you say you don't believe in it, so I don't expect you to answer it. But it's very confusing because it's like receiver wasn't even close. Like, yo, we got way better receivers, better tight end, better O-line, better quarterback, better running back. And I'm like, shouldn't y'all be blowing
He had all
out?
of them better?
All of them.
I just brushed by. I didn't really look at it.
Only thing he gave to us was linebackers and corners.
Linebackers and corners.
Out of the whole graph. And I was like, yo, we supposed to get blown out by 50. We only better at 2 positions? Now, you just said you don't rock with him, so no need to answer it.
Yeah. I definitely don't. I seen him tweet earlier today something along the lines that every GM in the National Football League will take the Eagles roster over the Niners and the Cowboys, and so I think all 3 rosters are good, right? A lot of people think our roster is being mishandled with coaches, but guess what? These are the coaches for this year, so it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you one thing you gonna get mad at, and then you can end it. Y'all gonna realize next year, bro, this is not basketball. You cannot trade for a player and throw him on the. This ain't just throw Kevin Durant on the court. Y'all doing Shaq a disservice. Putting him out there is not knowing y'all scheme exactly. Yes, Shaq can tackle, but when it starts getting all these passing concepts, communication, and you just been out there for 5 days, I don't want to hear, why we trade for Shaq Leonard? Shaq, I'm like, hey, dog, I've been out here for 35, 45 minutes. Because Bayard is not as bad as he been looking, but he been trying to learn the defense on the fly. Now, I don't feel bad. I'm just telling you the logical reason. If he had a whole off season or a couple of weeks, he'd be a lot different. But he been literally learning the defense like y'all about to do to Shaq Leonard. Y'all not gonna get the real Shaq Leonard to like the second Giants game.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah, figure it out versus Seattle. I just want to beat y'all. I don't care
I totally agree with you in that situation. But look, at the end of the day, we had to do it, right? Like, we're not going to play you with 11 players, or with
Cunningham back and Morrow.
Yeah, but again, if one of them get nicked up, now you're talking about a rookie UDFA because we let go of Ellis.
Right. I respect it. Look, I'm just saying, as your rival, I don't care.
No, look,
I'm saying, like, y'all be doing that. Y'all be throwing players out on the field in 35 minutes and then be hating on them.
I don't. And listen, and look, during the game, if Shaq Leonard gets beat, I'm gonna be like, come on, Shaq, gotta be better. But I listen. But look, that is a during the game thing, right?
Well,
Of course, I'm gonna say, look, I stuck up for Byard in the first 2 weeks, and now we're starting to see a little bit more of normal Byard. He started to get his feel around the Chiefs game and the Bills game, right? All that being said, these are long haul moves, right? Yes,
nah,
we need to win. We need to worry about Dallas right now. But again,
Shaq will pay more dividends in the playoffs. But I don't think like this week, I'm throwing right at him. Show me.
I would too.
Show me. And that's not me calling him trash. That's me being logical. Yo, you just got there.
Yeah, he's not going to have enough confidence where he looks at Byard and gets communication. Next, you know, he tried to pass the coverage off to Byard. Byard goes to the right. Next,
y'all gotta have.
Jake
I've been
Ferguson
seeing
up
people
and
say
running
it
the
don't
scene.
matter. It's just defense. I'm like, nah. Communication is key.
It is.
And if we handle our business and don't let y'all take over our stadium, because there's gonna be a lot of y'all down there.
We are all over the world.
I know it's gonna be a lot of y'all down there. But if we handle our business, it won't be like y'all home field. Y'all had the crowd and everything behind y'all. Lately, because of this home field winning streak, our crowd been getting better and better on the regular just because the momentum of it building. So it's a little bit different. But I will tell you
everything's going good.
It's a lot of them seats wide open.
Up.
There's a lot of them seats wide open because I've been looking. But whatever Philly fans come, they better be ready to drop a G because that's just the seats that's available. They're 1,000 apiece. So go get them.
I hear you. But real quick, he said, Niner Nation, please be quieter until the mission is complete. We have weird injuries in opportune times. Let's not jinx ourselves. Shout out to Keith.
Because that's what I be texting. I'm like, yo, y'all be talking crazy till Debo get an ankle. So he know.
Yeah. and football's weird like that. But Glenn said, Rome, hey, I'm gonna miss you in the hospital to the 17th. Please get hype for me at the tailgate.
Hey, Glenn, I'm gonna email you. That's my dog, Glenn White, man. I'm gonna email you.
And yo, Eagle fans, if y'all go down there, you know, you got to be as loud as possible. You know, CFT gonna be in the building. I want him to see a lot of green up in there. You know.
I'm gonna be out there. Look, man, I welcome the smoke, but remember it's a game, man. This ain't
ain't no serious. Like you said,
say Bloods and Crips. I'm not gonna grit my teeth when I see Eagles fans. It's all fun. Let's enjoy it.
Facts. Him Stark said, Mike, the unfortunate truth is our defense is not championship quality. We need the offense to be lights out, or we're not going to the dance. I totally agree. And at this point, I want to see every single week, as again, Kevin Byard a couple weeks ago got here. Shaq a couple weeks got here. Bradley Roby was a midseason addition, right? We got starters who are midseason additions.
A whole different defense. To be honest with you, y'all got so many new defenders since the season.
And even still, look, Slay missed a game, Reed missed 2 games, Sidney missed 2 games, Justin Evans is on season-ending IR. Like, so here's the thing: as we keep saying, again, when it sounds stupid when you say it might get better, it might get better.
Oh yeah, that's the hate in me. Y'all keep saying y'all ain't played your best ball. I'm like, yo, it's January.
I understand. No, I totally understand what you're saying. It's like, bro, it's December. When are you gonna do it? You know what I mean? You're gonna do it.
Look, that's your team. That we gonna hate on each other. So
no.
The hate in me, dog. I can't.
There's the truth to that thing. My whole thing is like, I just need to see a couple weeks of the same defense, and maybe we're not going to get better, but because of the nuances in there, there's still an opportunity for us to get better or stay the same. And staying the same is not going to get us to where we need to be ultimately. I totally agree with you. But again,
positive, Mike. Let me end it positive. I know we've been rocking for two plus hours. I'm end it positive, and I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah, both teams got over on calls, major holds on defense. Look, the referee's been bad in its totality this whole season.
You're not going to agree because you want to sweep us. But, like, I'm just looking forward to that third matchup. We've been wanting to see each other in the playoffs forever. I think it happens this year. I'm going to say it like that. I ain't going to try to get you to say. I don't know if my
blood can handle.
I'm looking forward to us in the playoffs. It's a long time coming. I think it's going to line up this year to where we play each other in the playoffs. And let's get to it. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm not going to get you to say, well, we'll lose and then we'll line up for the third game. I know you ain't going to say that.
Well, look, I did call a split before the season started. So, you know.
I would love it. Us in the playoffs.
You see, do you know how hard it's going to be for me? Because I'm like, look, like, here's the thing. Back in the day when I used to watch football on my couch with my homies and my family, it's different. But like when I got them couple hundred people in there, and the Eagles are getting beat by a team that I despise. In the regular season, it hurts me. Let alone a playoff, like if you know what I mean. So I don't even know how my blood can handle
Yeah,
that.
you
But
gonna look, you ain't gonna get no monetization that game. You gonna be cursing for
oh, you
real.
pissed
Like,
off.
it's over.
OT said Cowboys 42, Eagles 28. Cry, Philly might cry. Salute to y'all. Both keep doing y'all thing.
Appreciate you, bro.
Listen, in real talk, if that happens, I will be cry. Philly might cry. I wear my heart on my sleeve
Y'all
when
not
a lot
gonna
of play by
cry. You
plays.
gonna just curse your team out. The way y'all seen y'all do them this week, y'all gonna be throwing hands with your players. y'all been tripping this week.
Hey, LB took back what he said though a little bit.
Nah, but LB had me weak, man. He called dudes soft. They got
I text him like, yo, I said, bro, you
he be forgetting his words carry. The players was mad for real.
Yeah.
He had the players tight.
So like again, but no, I hear what Slay's saying, right? Being scared to tackle. He's like, nah, bro, I tackle all the time. The thing is, I couldn't tackle. Like, there's but at least the players admitted we did not tackle. We sucked at tackling that day.
Tackles. That's why he was tight.
Yeah, he don't like.
He had the most tackles last week. He's like, you're not talking to me.
I led the team in tackles, homie. Hey, LB was cool. LB. Look again.
Yo, y'all
in the moment,
y'all
you're always frustrated.
I don't got contact with our players. You know what I'm saying? Y'all close with y'all players. It's different.
You keep lumping everybody, all Eagle Nation together. Y'all were about to shut it. Some of y'all were about to shut it down when the Niners beat y'all too.
That ain't me.
It ain't me either. But I see it on Twitter. Some of y'all were like this. Good night. The party's over.
There's a lot of Cowboys fans that I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't never sugar. They scary. They scary. It's Cowboys fans right now that's scary. ESPN picked all Cowboys. They're like, oh, we jinxed this over. We gonna lose. Nah, I ain't with all that. I go with my gut. When my gut tell me something. My gut tells me right now that we ready for this game. There's certain games like the Niners game. We line it up against the Niners in the playoffs. I'm not gonna be able to walk and talk like it's a given. I'm gonna have to show them some respect because they blew us out. But y'all, we played a tight game. Y'all won, and I just feel like, look. When you play a tight game like that, I feel like the next game could go any direction.
Correct.
You're not gonna look. I'm not gonna watch the Commanders take y'all into overtime and think that we can't catch a win. You know what I'm saying? We can catch a win. It's just got to line up perfectly. Let's just see. Y'all, it ain't gonna be no easy. The most surprising thing would be me thinking we would blow y'all out or y'all blow us out. I don't see that. I just think that we can win the game.
I respect and
I would love a blowout.
So would I.
But I don't see it.
Yeah, but look, Miss Ash said it perfectly. Confidence don't win games. It's definitely good to go in with confidence, but here or out, execution does. Both teams are going to come out confident. The team who execute best wins. Simple and plain. Right. And I think the biggest takeaway is this. The team who has the most turnovers will lose. I don't see a team being able to turn the ball over twice compared to the other team not, and that team that turned over twice wins.
Tell you one thing, Dak ain't throwing y'all no interception in the first drive like last year. You can get that out your head. We ain't throwing no interception to Josh Sweat.
Like that was lovely.
We're not spotting y'all 10.
Listen, I a lot of my parlays got it over 53. Should be a good game. And good luck at the stadium. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Look, I'm looking forward to it. I'm supposed to meet up with Jay Tuck, my boy DMV. A lot of Okoye is supposed to be out there. A lot of Cowboys. I'm looking forward to meeting all them brothers in person. So, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, yo, for a lot of y'all going out there, that's even look, I got love for you outside of the game of football, but that's gonna be even greater. If I can see the whole collab of just like, damn, we almost had it.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do no like ain't gonna be like no joint round table or nothing.
What about a pregame?
Nah, I think we'll all be at the tailgate area. You know what I'm saying? I just look, I'm not like it's one of those things where I'm a fan too.
Oh yeah,
I just want to meet these brothers, say what's up. I mean, maybe take a flick. I'm not trying to break a camera out. We do that already. I want to enjoy the fan experience and just be out there.
It's your first Cowboys Eagles game in Dallas?
Yeah, first Cowboys Eagles game in Dallas. Yeah, no question. So next year, I talked to Okoye. Next year, I'm coming to y'all joint, and I talked to LB.
So listen, yo, okay, when you do come, I'm gonna get with LB too. When you do come, I'll go too.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm a he was like
we could do
he's like,
something.
you gonna come out here and rock with us? I was like, yo, it is like people think I'm scared to come to Philly. I don't take it like that. It is what it is. I'll come out there. I just didn't plan on it this year. So next year, whenever let's handle this year first. When the schedule stuff release, I'll get on it and I'll come up there.
Facts. With all that being said, your score prediction real quick before we get out of you. I think you kind of said it, but give me all right, here. Give me a definitive score prediction and somebody's stat line or something that you think is going to happen, like a hot take. They don't got to be like super crazy take, but a take that's going to happen. Score prediction. I'll give you mine and we out.
33-24.
30, 33-24.
That's my 4 field goals that you laughing at. 33-24. That's 21 points. That's 3 touchdowns, 4 field goals. That's y'all with 3 touchdowns and 1 field goal. Because your coach too arrogant to kick field goals.
I hear you. All right. So you got any thing you want to say? Like CeeDee Lamb's gonna, I know your big thing is Ford's gonna eat is cooked.
I think that Dak Prescott is going to solidify himself. I think coming out of this game, all of these stupid narratives is gonna have to. I mean, you're still gonna get the haters, but in the back of their mind, they're gonna know. I think they already know, like, a lot of people just thought it was over. They wanted to throw the dirt on Dak Prescott's grave and he throwing interception and everything like that. I think after this year, you're gonna have to just be like, I'm gonna just let him rock till he retire. He in his golden age right now. He's 30.
Oh yeah, wait. He want that big buddy extension.
And he gonna get all of it. I will pay him today. You know why? Because paying Dak Prescott will get you to sign Michael Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. You need to restructure all this money and move it down the line. Paying him, but let's see, in the beginning of the year, everybody would have been scared about it. Half my fan base will sign that contract for him right now. Because you can't tell, Mike, you can hate Dak Prescott right now. Man, he's playing top 5 quarterback in the league right now. Facts. I don't care if you put him 5. Pay that man. Because you got Justin Herbert making way more than him, and he is trash right now. He scored 6 the other day. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't care about his measurables and all that. Can you play the position? I'm watching my quarterback change coverages, move safeties with his eyes. He playing great football. And I'm not talking about versus just as much as people want to say, you playing weak corners. We'll see you on Sunday.
I like it.
See you on Sunday.
And so, look, I had this as a high scoring game too. I got y'all scoring. I said 29-37. Okay. 29 is always a weird one, but I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna bring it down a little
legit.
bit.
There's some field goals in there.
Yeah, there's some field goals in there. All right, I'm gonna stick with the 29. A weird, ugly 29. I'm gonna go 29, but I'm gonna bring our 37 down to 35. 29-35, and it's not on your defense. I think your defense is gonna have some big moments, but I think that the one side of the ball that I always will believe in is the Eagles offense, and I think that with the narrative going around about, especially now, is it Brian Johnson? Is it Nick Sirianni? Look at Jalen Hurts. He can't throw. There's a blueprint now. I got this being our best offensive game. Now, again, our defense gonna get sliced and diced, but all I need is this. Defense. Play on third down. Do what you did. If we could replicate some of the big plays that we had last game against y'all, 3 sacks, 3 out of the 5 sacks on third down, a couple big stops inside the red zone, 2 fourth down stops. Look, it's not fun seeing CeeDee Lamb go here and there and everywhere for this one-hand catch, and he beat this guy, and he's beat 3 different guys in the secondary. It sucks seeing it, but if it ends being field goals or turnovers, I'm cool. So I need the Eagles defense to step up on the money downs, 3rd and 4th. It's going to suck if CD catches a 50-yard pass on 2nd. I'm going to be pissed in the moment, but then do something on the next 3rd down. So that's all I need to see, because I'm not going to come here and tell you that our defense is going to come here and look exponentially different. No, we are, even if we play good, we're a bend but don't break. And so we get bend over pretty badly the last couple games. Pause. Bend over way too much. Pause. That being said, play on 3rd down. I got a 35-29 in overtime. No, I'm just kidding. No overtime. 35-29. Another one that comes down. I don't know who's going to have the ball at the end. Do the Eagles score to go up 35, or is it another one of them? I'm kind of nervous. Dallas at home with Dak. Like, again, I was nervous in the game when we gave you that time, and Dallas started driving down the field. He had what? It was a pass interference and a roughing the passer call, right?
It was wild. Go watch them plays. Them was legit calls.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not saying they weren't, but I was like, dang. And then he threw a nice dot to CeeDee Lamb. So I was really nervous when you were in the 20. What I was even nervous when we sacked you back. I think the biggest
X factor is Cooks, man. We weren't really using Cooks when we played y'all last time. We weren't even using them.
Yeah, you weren't at that time. Yeah, in the last 3 games, he has like 4 touchdowns or something like that.
We just using them now. It's something else you got to keep an eye on. Back then, we just weren't using them.
Yeah. So again, I got the score being that I wanted to say who had the ball last, but like low key, I hope you don't have a chance last. I might rather have our offense have to score to get the win than our defense. This is what I really feel, Mike.
In the back of your players' mind, they know that this game ain't the end all be all for y'all. If we do our job, y'all will just be like, y'all got it, whatever, because we still got the division. Like y'all not gonna play as hard as us, as much as y'all want to say y'all will. If we got a good lead going into the 4th, y'all not gonna care. Y'all gonna just be like, whatever. Like y'all gonna be like, we got the lead, we still got the division out of this. Let's just go beat Seattle.
We would still be in the catbird seat with the conference, the way the conference lines up, and Seattle versus Buffalo compared to the Cardinals versus Lions and the Giants versus Dolphins. And
I want the division. I don't want the division. I want y'all pride. That's what I want. The win is y'all pride. I don't care about the division. Take it. Y'all win it. I want y'all pride.
You want your first game, Eagles and Dallas live, to be a dub.
Oh, no question. And I'm gonna walk right over to Texas live, which is like walking distance from the stadium, and we're gonna party it up there. like we gonna have a good time.
Should be a good one. But look, I always love chopping it up with you. And these things when we come in and we talk again, we both believe in our teams and we've seen stuff on the field to do that. It's like I'm not a Giants fan saying I'm a hope and prayer that my team just beat you because I'm a Giants fan.
This is gonna be a real game.
And that's why I kept it real. I never said that our defense is going to shut you down. I just hope our defense plays better. And the word better means better than what we've seen against San Fran. Better what we've seen against some of these other teams. But better doesn't mean great.
Let's just handle our business so we see each other in the playoffs. That's what I need. I need to see each other. I want to see that game. You want to talk about the stakes is high. Let's handle it. Let's handle our business, whatever that may be. And I see you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We both go in the playoffs, but I'm talking about my team need to handle their business. And wherever the chips fall, I'm looking forward to running into y'all in the playoffs. That's when it's real.
Yeah, you're right. And I will say this, and this is not to take away from the ass whooping we got against the Niners. But if somebody would have asked me after beating the Bills, after beating the Chiefs, if somebody would have asked me what is more important to you for your season, for your teams, for everything, like just like, getting to the playoffs with the number 1 seed, I would have said beating the Cowboys is more important than the Niners for the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
But the way the Niners beat our asses now, like I said,
we gonna mess that up.
Niners matchup. If we get matched up with the Niners in the NFC Championship or divisional, I'm not going in there like I'm going in there confident as a fan, but I'm going there like
we about to make y'all do something y'all don't want to do. Go on the road in the playoffs. We gonna mess that up for y'all. We might not get the division, but y'all gonna see some road. No. Y'all might not. Because for y'all to see the road, you'd have to make it to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I'm not wishing I wish no success on y'all. So I'm telling you right now.
And that's why, look, I understand what you're saying. Like, you're like, we want to see the third matchup, win or lose this game, third matchup in the playoffs. I'm like this. Would it be super exciting? Yes. But I don't want to see it.
No, stress, man. Listen, you want to talk about brag? We bad when we win a regular season game. Whoever would win that playoff game, I would delete the Twitter. Like, y'all got it. I'm cool.
I'll take a break on that, John. For real.
But
with that being said, we've been going for 2:23. I told my wife I'll be downstairs at 9:30.
Yeah, so I gotta have a talk with the wife after this too. So you already know.
This is what we do for the teams. Listen, hit the like button on the way out. We still got 495 people in here in 2 streams. Like is free. It's easy. Don't cost a thing. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. Go Birds. You can say your own thing because I'm not saying in the other part.
I'm gonna say I'll see y'all on Sunday.
I meant to say go your team, but as always,
y'all on
go
Sunday.
Birds.
That's what I'm leaving with.
We out. Peace.